Ooh, hi, how are you doing? Hi, beautiful steps. I I've had the best day because we got home early. Well, we got let go from work a little early today. The boss is like, let's just go home. So beautiful steps. Hey Dee, I hope you're feeling better. Oh, Jolie is not feeling well. She is down with the flu. So it's just me. Um, this lipstick, guys. This lipstick this lipstick, what I showed y'all yesterday, Dee Dee went and bought it, and then my friend who I said, "Hey, Birkin boy," I said, "Oh, I showed them the video because when she was so happy that Jennifer and I got to go together, on a live, she was like, "Jackie, I've been using that lipstick for years." I'm like, "Sharon, why didn't you tell me? Every time we talk about lipstick, you say Chanel. Last year for Christmas, I gave her Chanel. I didn't give her Revlon." And she was like, "Well, I like the expensive stuff, but this as an everyday lipstick." She goes, "This is a great lipstick." I'm like, "Next time, share with a girl, right?" Even my sister was impressed. Um, hey, beautiful stuff. Thank you. Oh, it's okay. Dee says, "I am much better. I feel horrible, but I sound horrible, but feel almost normal." That's important. Um, oh, did Dee Dee show up? Hey, Monica. Hey, Lind S. Hey, everybody. Hi, all the friends. So exciting. Yeah, so I have like over there's like two boxes of things. And what's really shocking is one of the boxes is ginormous. And I know what's in there is not large. So I'm like, did y'all just get any? I mean, y'all really? But anyway, we'll get there eventually. So what happened today was we went to work and oh, I'm in my really cool pajamas. It has little French either it's a French bulldog or a Boston Terrier, but it's puppy. And my sister Jennifer gave me these, and she asked me, "Did the pajamas fit?" I'm like, "Jennifer, I haven't even taken them out of the packaging yet." So I just threw them on today, so I can tell her, "Yes, the pajamas fit. Thank you." Um, da, 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 da. So we were all sick. Yeah, people have been so like ill. My boss is coming down with like, um, he says it's allergies. I'm like, allergies. Um, it could be an English bulldog too. I love English bulldogs. But the office was like a ghost town. Like I have worked. Oh, excuse me. I have worked weekends, I think, that had more people. I was like, "Where are all the people?" Um, uh, pink looks good on, yeah, I like the darker colors look better on me, jewel tones. This color pink is more like a fuchsia pink. Um, I just always like pastel pink. Pastels do not look good on me, and I know that, and I still love them. I had a whole pastel face, like pale blue, pale pink, pale green, like mint. But honestly, what looks best on me is like jewel tones, you know. But anyway, so James and I went to work. We left work with everybody else. Um, and we went. I told James, like, James, okay, we can do these three things. Like, we can go to w- Coach Outlet and then have Italian food, or we can go have Chinese food. Both places are on opposite directions. So, I kind of knew he would. Thank you, Birkin Boy. And Dee says it's running a riot. Beautiful steps. I'm not sure why I had, but it made the first part of the vacation. Yeah. Um, the So I had to throw in the Coach outlet because James shopping is like he's anathema shopping. He's like he doesn't even like the grocery store. Even if the store was empty, he hates it. Hey, happy New Year, Linda S. Beautiful stuff says here I had to go out for a quick shopping and the streets were empty. Only remembers seeing the streets like this during the really that empty? Look, so the roads are pretty busy here, but and the shopping center was packed, and I didn't go to the outlet, the only reason I went to the outlet today was to actually take some footage of the Lil Nas X drop at the Coach outlet because, I live 30 minutes from it, and there's not that many Coach outlets everywhere, so I braved the crowd. James dropped me off, and we have a secret little hidey place that we know where to park, which is not a secret. It's really just around the behind the buildings, where the employees park, you know, and you just have to know the cut through. And anyway, we so I went into the and by the way, I was just so happy and brave. There's a Burberry right there, a Burberry outlet that's I like, when did that show up? Like, I wanna go in no, no, Jackie, no. No, 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 because I love Burberry, guys, but I can't afford Burberry, so I didn't go in there, and, so I went into, the Coach outlet, and it was cr here's the thing when you can tell who's buying what package you what packages you see walking around. This is an outdoor mall. It's called the, Tanger Prime Outlet Mall in San Marcos, Texas, okay? They have tons of them. They're this type of mall complex, the Prime Outlets. They have some D says, "I would, Burberry trench." I want one of those purses. I mean, the tartan tur oh, yeah, actually, I think Birkin Boy had a Burberry scarf on today. He looked very huggable, on his Instagram photos because it's very cold out this morning. Um, but anyway, I did not go into the Burberry store. I went into the Coach store, and you can see how many, um, people were people were leaving the Coach store, but people were carrying bags, guys. People were carrying brown shopping bags that said Coach. They weren't saying people weren't going in and out of the Burberry store with Burberry bags. People and this is like 2 stores down from Coach, um, and it was just like, "Whoa." People go the Coach outlet here where we live near San Marcos is very popular because it's closer to San Antonio than the other outlet, which is north of Austin. And why is that a thing? Because the thing is, um, we get a lot of people visiting from Mexico, specifically up into San Antonio. And south of San Antonio is like 3 or 4 hours of just not much Texas, and then you have Mexico. So we get a lot of people visiting from Mexico, and they'll Easter time is ginormous shopping here. We have so many people coming up from Mexico for Easter. So, anyway, so the outlets here are very well patronized, extremely well patronized. Like, I have friends in my Facebook group that will show photos of the, Coach outlet stores, and they still have Mickey merchandise. There isn't a bit of Mickey merchandise anywhere. There isn't even barely any Christmas merchandise left, like the sparkly New Year stuff went on sale, gone. I mean, my Coach outlet sells stuff like people can't buy it fast enough. Let's see. Linda S., you looked fantastic and warm. That was because Birkin Boy, I was telling you about his scarf. Birkin Boy, I wore a Dior trench yesterday. Oh, really? I didn't know Dior. Well, I'm sure Dior makes trench coats. It's a common thing, right? D says, luckily I have all next week off. I can make it up this. Yes, rest and relaxation. Make yourself a hot toddy, D. Thanks. Oh, I love a hot toddy. Only outlet here is called TK Maxx. Real outlets just in the bigger island. Oh, oh, ooh, fly, no, no, no fly, no fly zone, no fly, no, no. Can you take a boat? I'll take a boat. I hate flying. I hate flying, especially small jumps. I like ferries. Ferries are fun. Boats are cool. Driving's awesome. I just don't enjoy it's not the flying itself, it's the hustle, bustle, and harassment around the flying process. Now, if I had my own airplane, that'd be different because that would be a little bit more fun, smaller regional airports, that's a different thing. Burger Boy, I have several Dior trench coats, better than Burberry in my humble opinion. That's good to know. I had no idea because you always hear people talk about the Burberry trench. Nobody talks about the Dior trench. Um, that's awesome. So I went into the Coach outlet store to look at the Little Nas X drop because I knew people would want to see it, and Coach shearling bags are either they are the most fantastic things you have ever seen or you hate them, you know, and it depends. Like a couple years ago, they had the shearling at the boutique. People love them. And then they had some shearling at the outlet, people hate them. Hey, Jeanette. So I went in there, the color of the drop is just phenomenal. I don't really like the graphics too much of the Little Nas X drop because I'm first of all, Little Nas X is not my musical taste, and I didn't even know who he was. I had to Google him. And I'm like, "Who is this person?" But I went into that Coach store. They didn't even carry the full line, and it was almost gone. I took photos of what I could, and, touching the little bag, the shearling is not that fantastic. It really isn't. It's not actually that soft. It's not great shearling. Um, but the leather kitty cat tote, very cute. The, um there is a little blue purse bag, adorable. Would have bought it. Totally would have bought it. Hated the print of the cat. Yeah, I think it's a cat. It might be a bunny. I don't know. I can't even tell what animal it is, but I really liked the graphics. It's just really pretty, but I don't like Lil Nas X. I think the nicest thing on it really is actually the hang tag. The hang tag's fantastic because it shows the collab. It stands out with a black um color and on top of the color because it's like bright orange, bright blue, a black, and a cream. Cream is not that good. There was only one blue bag in the store left. That's how the shearling. That's how people were buying these. Um, between 2,500 and 5,000, depending on for the trench coat goes. That's a huge swing though. Um, On the men's line. Well, of course, beautiful steps. You never had to cross the Irish Sea on a ferry. There have been isolated cases of storm shells are empty here. That's true. I have never crossed the Irish Sea in a ferry. The only ferries I've taken have really only been on the Baltic Sea. I'm sure there's a whole different ball game over in the Irish Sea. The Baltic's kind of calm and quiet. They write poetry mostly about the death of people on the Irish Sea. Like, no. It's like, I'm pretty sure this is how the songs of sirens got started, guys, was the Irish Sea. Um, it's kind of like people say, "Oh yeah, let's go to the Cape Horn." All the stories about the of Africa. I'm like, nah, no. My friend was telling me, I kind of ruined it for him though. He says, "I really want to go to the Mediterranean." I'm like, really? Which part? He's like, Greece. Yeah, that's nice. You do know there's another half, right? There's the front half and the bottom half, and then, all that water cycles out through the strait, and he's like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah." So I was talking 'cause everybody asked me, like, "Why don't you like the beach?" I'm like, "Biology, guys, is in the beach. Lots of biology." And the Mediterranean is beautiful, yes, but I lived in Thailand, as, y'all know, and I went to the ocean, as y'all know, and I was telling Jen by the way, Jenny was a huge hit. Everybody tells me I should have Jen back. I've been telling her this forever, um, because people I'm telling you, Jennifer draws people in like a moth to a flame. People love my sister. She's very outgoing. Um, but anyway, she I had a virus on me from the waters in Thailand in the Gulf, and the only way to get rid of it was through scraping it off. And I was like, Jennifer, yeah, after that, I really didn't really want to go back in the ocean. And she's like, I don't remember that. I'm like, Jenny, because it didn't happen to you. It happened to me. So, um, let's see, not here. Sometimes not during summer. Beautiful steps. Yes, the green one was Dior. Thank you. Um, Still too much money for me, Birkin boy, but well, D, I'm not sure where you live you need a trench coat, to be honest. I mean, I actually do have a trench coat, but I got it from Lacoste. beautiful trench coat. I told James, "Leave this in the car so I know where it is at all times." He put it in the garage. Can I find it? No. We even have a coat closet. It's like, "Look, guys, how am I gonna the one time it rains here, well, I actually need a trench coat, and I can't find my trench coat." It's like, whatever. Still too much money. Um, what are the Louis Vuitton bags like? What are well, it depends on which Louis Vuitton bags, Jeanette. Do you mean the canvas, the leather, or what specifically? Just in general? Burger Boy, do you look on pre-loved market much more affordable resale? Oh, totally. Just saw Little Nas X drop. I know it's not for me, guys. I am not that cool. But if you guys watch Devin Christopher, his vibe, totally his vibe. And I'm pretty sure Winnie has something from that drop. But I can't. I'm not that cool. I'm just too boring. Um, um, all of them. Oh, okay. Well, Jeanette, I like the canvas, the coated canvas traditional monogram with the Vachetta. Love them. They're expensive. Get them on the resale market. I love the Epi leather. Those are my two favorite. Now I don't. I used to have the Epson leather, not Epson, the Empreinte leather, which is the embossed or debossed monogrammed, and I think those show too much corner wear and don't wear as well. My personal opinion. That's not very favorable. A lot of people love that leather. I don't. Um, I think the canvas with the Vachetta trim is the best long wearing, hard wearing, awesome. I mean, it was meant for luggage and travel. That stuff just keeps on going. It can get rained on, it can get snowed on, it's fine. Um, the leather, again, I like the Epi because I like the durability of Epi. Epi is like indestructible, but I don't have some of the other leathers, and I never have. Like, the smoother leathers that they put on the, Capucines, I don't know if those are or the Cousins. I don't know, but in general, I love, Louis Vuitton, but I only have ever purchased it pre-loved. Well, no, one time I bought it from the boutique, but I gave it away as a gift, and that was, like, in 2004, you know? Let's see. It's Linda S, but D, it has cats on it, but I can't even tell the cats. Okay, the little canvas tote with the cat, that's kinda cute, but it's screen printed, guys. It's screen printed. It's not that canvas tote, it's not stitched in. So screen printing will there's screen printing and then there's screen printing. Birkin Boy says, "I'm going to say the Eldras X isn't for our age bracket, just" I would agree with you, Birkin Boy. It's just not for me. That's why I don't even know who the artist is. Those cats were not well drawn, Linda S. My cats would be insulted. I agree with you. Um, Jeanette says the Bichette Matisse and Canvas. The Bichette Matisse and Canvas is one of the best bags ever. I think that um, LV ever made, and I don't own one. I would love to own one. I think that style is beautiful. I think it's totally um, a wearer friendly bag. It's also like I don't know, like $3,000. But other than that, it's fantastic, and you can buy them pre-loved. I've seen them pre-loved for about $1,500. Mm, beautiful steps. Speaking of cats, Luna is requesting cuddles because she saw I'm busy. Of course, my dogs hear me talking, and now they've been running. It's their dinner time. It's past their dinner time, and they're telling Dad like, Dad, food, food. Um, uh, let's see, Melissa, the LV Vernis leather is. Oh, the L. Okay, so the Vernis leather is their patent leather. I have one right here. This is a gift that Luxational gave me, and this is a LV, an older bag from LV. It was a collab. I can't remember the collab, but this is the Vernis. The thing about the Vernis is that it's very delicate. You don't want to put it in two places that are too humid or too dry. You don't want it to be touching anything else on the sides. It can have contact, but if you take care of it, this stuff is amazing. You just have to know how to. You know. Let's see. What am I missing? I wore my reverse Yes, I saw you wearing that, Birkin Boy, and it's one of the Instagram pictures, guys. He was wearing his, Bichette Matisse yesterday. I hate the dang bag. It holds nothing. What? Okay, Birkin Boy, compare okay, I want your bag, but otherwise, oh my goodness, that holds nothing? That holds, like, everything I have to take every day. "Hi, Mr. Milo," but that's because you're used to carrying giant totes. I don't know what you carry around with you though, sir, because you guys see what I carry. Um, Jeanette says, "I love my Louis Vuitton. Beautiful Steps has a Matisse and reverse canvas. Gorgeous bag, Craig." Melissa says, "Pretty. The color is stunning." Yes, isn't it stunning? It's beautiful. And she just gave it to me because she stopped collecting um Louis Vuitton and she's moved on to collecting other things. And I think that didn't just and I loved it and she just gave it to me. So I'm like, thank you. And we might talk every day also. um you are in beautiful Birkin Boy. Thank you. It is beautiful bag. I just don't vibe with it at all. Yeah, I mean, but that's the thing. You don't know if you like a bag till you have it. You don't know if that bag works for you till you use it. And I mean, I have this like, but Birkin Boy. That means you just have to move it on. You know, believe me, if I had anything to swap with you, I would. Huh. um, D says, "Beautiful steps. All I have to do is just sit down at my desk, even for a minute, and Beatrix will run down steps and demand attention." See, well, this is look at this. Look at Milo. He was sleeping. He was happily sleeping when I left him. Um, Alyssa Roberts. Hello, hello, Alyssa. Birkin Boy, I hate downsizing. Well, I'm not saying downsizing. I'm saying swapping. If I have something, I don't know if I have anything remotely. Um, Brian. Hey, Brian. Um, what do she Brian, he doesn't vibe with the Bichette Matisse and reverse monogram. It just doesn't hold enough for him. Birkin Boy likes large totes. I mean, he carries like the size 40 bag. We're not even talking about a regular speedy here. Or he's almost at the keep all size. He likes carrying his things. you know, he carries the sink too, and it doesn't fit the Bichette Matisse right. Yeah, no, the Bichette Matisse. I mean, if you really carry lots of stuff, it's not for you. But that's the thing, you don't know. And you have PM both canvas. Um, Linda S. Hey Brian, Happy New Year's. Hey, Happy New Year's. Guys, I am gonna go live on Sunday. I know Sundays everybody's holiday, but I'm not gonna go live anywhere near midnight unless we end up talking all day. But I don't do anything for New Year's. My whole goal is to stay home and to take care of the puppies. Like I'll go to church and then I'll come home and probably go live. Um and do laundry. I mean, that's my huge plan for my weekend. Tomorrow I'll go to the post office. Sunday I'm going to church, and Monday I'm staying home, and Tuesday I go to work. Such an exciting life. So if y'all are at home too, we can hang out. Um, Brian says, "Oh, that's a beautiful bag. I had monogram PM, but sold it. I wanted the reverse. I know the reverse is. I like the reverse, and I like the monogram. I am a huge junkie for LV canvas. It's really the only thing from LV I love without any kind of reserve or regret. I just always love. Um, Jeanette says, I have the large Marc Jacobs tote. Yes, you do. I think you have that in mint, or do you have another one, Jeanette? Alyssa Roberts, do it. Where is Jolie? Jolie is home ill tonight. Actually, let me text her that we're live. She might not know. She has the flu, the poor lady. Um, not doing good. So let me see. Oh, my sister just texted me 6 times. And Jen said, "Okay, this is for my sister because your friends like me." I said, "Yeah." I told Jennifer, "You need to come do a live once a month." And she says, "Sure, I can come over once a month and hang out with your friends." Yes. You heard that. She wrote that. Jen says she went to Fredericksburg with Allison and Ashley, walked the whole street, got if you don't know, Fredericksburg, Texas is a German town here. Really fun shopping. Um, I got 2 Christmas shirts and a sweater, had so much fun. We walked about 2 miles. So my sister had a good day. Yay. Who was I gonna do? Oh, I was gonna text Jolie and tell her that I'm live if she wants to watch. I'm finding people are not getting my notifications. The people like someone there was a lady on one of my on Kindness Matters. She she texted me, she's like, "When do you go live?" Because she was like, "I would love to join in, but I'm subbed to you and I have everything, but I don't." She goes, "I never get your notifications for community posts, lives, or what was the other thing? Shorts. The only thing she gets is my regular videos." Maybe that's just what happens now. Um D says, "Jeanette, I love the Marc Jacobs." Oh, she wears those in blue. Wow, Jeanette, I like the blue. Linda S. "Oh no, sorry, poor Jolie." Jeanette says, I gave the mint away. I understand the mint was a hard color to work with. Jolie, oh, you are here. Hey, I just text you, woman. I hope you're feeling better. I know the flu is the crud. Brian said, why don't you sell her? Brian, because Craig is he's not that inclined to sell things. He likes to keep things. He's more of a collector. Hmm. Hey, D. Hickenbotham, sending healing vibes to Jolie. Jolie, hey, Jolie, hope you feel better. D says, hi, Jolie, I'm sorry you're not feeling well. Um, yeah, hopefully you'll be better by next week. Fever right now, I'm in pain. Ooh, drink water, go to sleep. Just listen. Don't worry about texting. Just like chill and enjoy the sounds. Maybe you'll fall asleep. I hate headaches. Headaches are the worst. Brian, don't sell. Yeah, Brian, Bergen Boy, Brian, I don't sell bags, really, which I get. Brian, I kind of view Birkin Boy as, and I'm saying this in the best possible way on the planet. You're more like a dragon with a horde. It's like people say they're collectors. You have an inner sanctum. Leave it your sanctum. It's your sanctum. I'm right there with you on that one. Jeanette says, I have a warm sand mini and a slate green medium. You do like the Marc Jacobs tote. Brian's, oh, I get the collector stuff. It's just not me. Brian says it's a beauty. It look at the last. Jolie thought the flu. I had it for 3 weeks. It's all they got me through. Oh wow. I hate the flu, guys. Um, the flu's not my thing. I mean, nobody likes the flu because it's you just feel like death. You know, I'm not a collector. I keep a bag until I get tired of it and sell it. Um, I think I'm okay. I like to tell people I'm not a collector, but I am a collector, guys. I know. You don't have 200 bags and say you're a casual bag lover. No, you collect things. And when you buy it in multiple colors in the same style, you're a collector. When you see what I get out of these boxes, you'll understand. D. Higginbotham, I'm not Burger Boy. Sorry, Julie, I meant but Theraflu is a godsend. Oh, Theraflu. Okay, that's what got you through the flu? Theraflu? I don't know, I've never taken Theraflu. I normally get the flu shot because I'm diabetic. So if I do get ill, it takes longer. Like if it takes somebody 3 days to get over an illness, it takes me a week and a half. You know, if it takes somebody a week to get over something, it takes 2 weeks. When I had the dreaded pandemic thing 2 years ago, it took me an entire month. Literally 2 weeks solid in bed without doing anything, and then 2 weeks of sluggish death, and then, after a month, I felt like I was half normal, and I'm like, "Okay, I'm alive, I didn't die." I didn't get hospitalized, but it was, not enjoyable at all. Um, Jackie, do you have any Louis Vuitton bags? Yes, I do, I have several. I have the Epi, I have the Speedy, I have most of mine are vintage, none of them are new. I have the Bossfer bag, which is a men's collection bag from a long time ago in um, monogram. I have the 3 Epi leather bags. I've given away Louis Vuitton bags. I've given away quite a few Louis Vuitton bags, actually. I buy vintage bags, guys. Um, so, I mean, the most expensive bag I had that wasn't vintage was the Diane bag when I traded that to Winnie B LV. Um, Because it wasn't vintage and it was brand new to me. I didn't buy it from the store, but I bought the year it released, and, I got it through my consignment friend, spent a fortune on it, had it in consignment forever, traded things, lost money on things, bought it, got it, used it, and then never I didn't love it. and that was pain and suffering, guys, because I wanted to love that bag. I love the look of the bag. The few times I used it, to me, that bag's just too small, the Diane bag, and that bag is perfect. That bag's like a suitcase for Winnie. So for Winnie, she loves it. She calls it the Jackie Diane bag. Um, let's see. D says, I have 2 Marc Jacob totes. Both are small. One is leather and argan oil, and the other is denim. Well, I have one Marc Jacobs tote that came from actually Jolie. Jolie and I traded bags, and she gave me, I think I gave her a Dooney, and she gave me a Marc Jacob bag, which I was like, "Are you sure?" Because she goes, "I'm not using it." I'm like, "I don't." It didn't vibe with her. It totally vibed with me. Love it. Um, Beautiful Steps. I'm definitely a collector, and not only of bags. I collect makeup too. Yes, I collect. Oh, I have a funny story about jewelry, guys. Are they Elmas? I don't have any Elmas. I used to have a classic, regular size Elma, and then I had an Epi Leather BB. I think I only ever had 2 Elmas. But the Alma bag, as much as I love a dome bag, the Alma bag is not the bag for me, which is shocking. Because, hey, James finally got up. They pestered him enough. I'm pretty sure little Watson went dancing on James's body, saying, "Hey, wake up, feed me, I'm dying." Um, I don't have any Elmas. Me too. The BB got the Burger Boy got the flu shot, got terribly sick, and I had the flu. Yeah, right. I carried a Coach. Yes. So Burger Boy has my Coach Jackie bag. She has my orange Coach Kara. Is it Kara or Carrie? I don't know. Kara. I think it's a Kara bag. Um, Yes, I love a dome bag, but the Alma itself didn't work as well for me as well. The zip works better, and I think it comes down to the base of the Alma. The base of the bag is very wide, where the zip isn't very wide. It's the proportions of the Alma bag that don't work for me. I love the Alma. I want it to work for me. It doesn't work for me. And I only had to buy 2 of them to figure it out. It was like, "Come on, Jackie." So for me, when it comes to I like the Pochette Métis. I don't own one. And I like the, um, Speedy. Hmm. What about the Tory Burch bags? I've had several Tory Burch bags. I don't love Tory Burch bags. I have the soft Fleming, beautiful bag, very expensive, a little overpriced in my opinion for what you get. Um, Tory Tory has beautiful bags. I just think for what you pay for them, they're not quite worth it. And there's so many different between her regular line, her up line, down line, and it's just like I'm not a huge fan. They're very beautiful, but they're not my favorite. Kara, yes, I love Picks cherry on top bag on that bag. Um, D says, I have 3 Alma PMs, 2 are an Epi Leather, and 1 is a Damier Ebene. Yeah, they're beautiful bags. They just don't work for me. And it's the base. It's really the base. The base of the bag, how wide that base is and how narrow it gets on the top. It's maybe if I had the Alma and the large size, the GM, that might work for me more. But oh my gosh, guys, I was looking, of course, Birkin Boy sent me the link of this French guy, very wonderful accent. He's living in California, but I think it was California, but he's French, and he was showing me the Hermes Depache bag. It's a briefcase. Depache. I'm sure it's French and I'm butchering it, but that is such a cool briefcase. It is awesome. I'm like, that's why don't people talk about that bag? Like, that is a document carrying bag, but it's really cool looking. And then I went down the rabbit hole looking at those bags on eBay and said, "Okay, you're beautiful, and for Hermes you're affordable, but you're not Jackie affordable." So we had to move on. Um, Sac de Pache. Sac de Pache, yes. The Sac de Pache from Hermes. Beautiful. Um, Jeanette says, I am wanting to get a Louis Vuitton Alma bag. Well, yeah, go for it. Try find one. Get one pre-loved, Jeanette. They've been around forever. You're always gonna be able to find one. Luxational. Hey, Luxational. Um, D says the row has released the India bag. I was not impressed. What the heck is an India bag? Oh, I love the Nicholas. Oh, yes, Nicholas. Yes, Brian, Nicholas. Um, been following him since I found bags. I'm new to him, Brian, and man, he's so much fun I love his accent. His name is, well, his name's Nicholas, and he's just really fun to watch, and I liked his, okay, so he had a story where he had gone to France to, I'm sure he's French, he probably has family there. So he was over there, found this amazing Kelly bag, for 3,000 euros several years ago, steal of a deal, and he didn't buy it because at the time he had just bought a wallet from Hermes, and he didn't really have the 3,000 euros to sink into another bag, so he didn't do it, and then he called, like, 3 days later and said, or called, like, a week later and says, "Hey, do you still have that bag?" I was like, "Oh, no, we sold that 3 days after you were in the store," and though for 3 years since then, he's been looking for a replacement. It happens. The bag, it bites you, and sometimes you just can't get them out of your head. Um, it looks like an Alma. Hi, beautiful. Bergen Brian, right, he's great. Brian says, "Oh, I'm back. Go back and watch all his videos. You will enjoy." I guess I went down the rabbit hole, but then I was trying to get some work done. And the problem with YouTube is that I have to constantly go back and after 10 minutes or however long the video is, and I'm always picking up my phone, so I try not to do that so doesn't look like I'm constantly picking up my phone, which is what you're doing. So I have to pick longer videos. So I just threw on an audiobook today and did some actually got some work done. It was actually really nice. Um, go let's see. Brian says, "I agree, Birkin Boy. I've seen all his videos several times. His Kelly wallet cost 10." Wait, what, huh? That wallet that he flashed from the drawer was $10,000. What was it? Crocodile, alligator? I didn't even get a good look at it. He just picked it out and says, "Oh, I just bought this and I couldn't get I spent." Well, no wonder he couldn't spend 3,000 euros on a Kelly when he bought a $10,000 wallet. I hope he uses that wallet every day. I would use that wallet every day. Did you see his video today where he compares? Yes, that's the one I saw, Brian. That's the one that, let me see if I can link this to you guys so you guys know what I'm talking about. You're like, all these other people who don't follow him, they're like, excuse me, who are you talking about?" Um, so let me go find him. He did home let's see. He should be popping right up. There we go. Um, is found. So here is him. This is who we're talking about. If you go to that short, you should be able to find his YouTube, um oh, it's Croc. Well, no, what I'm not sure. Would you use Croc as a wallet? I mean, it's a long wallet. It depends on how you carry a wallet. I guess if you're carrying a wallet that's a long wallet, you're not throwing that in your pocket. Those are meant for breast pockets of suits. Mm, yes, I did, um, it's Croc. He's got a video wallet. I haven't gotten there. Sorry, I will not drop 10K on a wallet. Um, People who drop 10K on a wallet have 10K to drop on a wallet. If I had an extra $10,000 around and loved a wallet, I might do that. Um, I'm going to be working some hours and earning some coin, I can get some bags. Woohoo! Way to go, Jeanette. That's all we all do. All of us, that's how we all buy bags, right? I think he's a cutie pie. He is. He's fun to listen to. Um, Brian says that he's hotty toddy. Okay, so we've been hanging out talking for 40 minutes. Let me open one of these boxes. And I'm also gonna open this Diet Coke because I am thirsty. Actually, it's a oh dear, James, I've got one of your drinks. Can you can you give me one of my drinks? I don't like Dr. B, which is the HEB version of Dr. Pepper. Um, James can live and die off Dr. Pepper. I can live and die off Diet Coke. I know. But anyway, what is this? I got this. Um, huh. Weird. Was it on the Is this actually from FedEx, or do I have to This is from FedEx, okay, so I don't know why they left this weird tag thing. So let's open the box. Um, need some serious Oh, yeah! Everybody needs coins, thank you. James, did Watson prance on you to wake you up? Oh, really? I figured he was, yep. Ugh, boxes and boxes. Okay. This is what's so funny, guys. Do you see this giant box? That's it. Why did they just mail that? I mean, this is just paper. I was so confused when I saw this box because I'm like, I knew what I ordered and I knew it was tiny. I'm like, why would they spend all this money to post that when they just could post this? Right? This is from guys, this is from the Goodwill in Minnesota. So I paid for this postage because you actually this one might have been free postage. They paid for this postage. They oh hey Rael. Um do, 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 do. Hey everybody, I'm opening the first package. Um so this is something I'm gonna let my sister borrow, and I fully am aware if she loves it, it doesn't come back. But yeah, huge box, tiny package. Nobody is shocked or surprised. It's a $15 it was a $15 purchase from Goodwill, you know? This is a Disney vinyl, all plastic. This is Walt Disney World. It has the castle, Epcot, Tower of Terror, and the Animal Kingdom, so it's representing all the parks, and then it has Minnie on the back. It has original tag on here, so this is $30 originally. It still has the Disney tag on it. Somebody got this, has a pink interior, never used. It has a long crossbody strap. So my sister is going to Disney World in February-ish during spring break with her dance group. She's a coach, she's the assistant dance coach with the dance team. So she's a chaperone. So I said, Jeffrey, you're gonna need to have a small crossbody. Um, so let's see. Oh, Rael, thank you, Beautiful Steps, for letting, people aren't getting my no I don't okay, so people who are in here, do you guys get the live notifications? Because I normally try to send them out to people that are on my phone, but a lot of people say they don't get it. Um It's a cute bag, beautiful steps. Hi, Jackie. Hi, folks. Hey, Don, Loves Couture. Hey, look, I just opened a box. This came from Goodwill, guys. This came from the Goodwill in Minnesota. It still has the tags. It's all vinyl. I don't care. So it's a plastic bag, but it's all Disney. So that is for the Magic Kingdom. That is for Epcot. Tower of Terror is for Planet Hollywood. And this one is for our Hollywood Studios. Sorry, not Planet Hollywood Studios. And then this one is, Animal Kingdom, the Tree of Life. The Tree of Life is really cool. There's a whole story on how they got the Tree of Life. Um, I did today, but not yesterday. I did not get any. I wouldn't know if you didn't text me. Oh my gosh, Linda, really? Oh, man. Okay, so Birkin Boy, you got it today, but not yesterday. Brian, I got the notification. So Facebook is being so weird. Thank you, Brian. Wow, that's so cute. Thank you, Dawn. Rael, I just was so busy I missed it. Okay, that's normal. I didn't receive anything, Jackie. Melissa, you didn't get a notification either. Oh, man. Everybody's saying hi to Dawn. Everyone's saying hi to Melissa. YouTube has been crazy. The chat replay on your lives only showed up I know. I don't get it. It makes no sense, and I have everything checked. I know you're not the only person, Linda S. So many people have told me I have everything checked. I never get notifications for lives. They might get video notifications, but not live notifications. Hey, DD Bean, and everyone. I've been here for a bit and hanging out last day of granny duty until next week. Woohoo! Um, yeah. So everybody, who normally is hanging out with me on a Friday, Jolie is not well. She's probably listening, but she might not be texting. She's not feeling well. She has a fever. Anyway, this bag I got from the, Minnesota Goodwill off eBay. I've been following them for a while. I really like the stuff I've been getting off of them, and, I normally lose 90% of my bids, truthfully, but actually I probably lose 99% of my bids because I open the bid. I feel like if I open the bid, it gets people bidding, and I'll lose stuff by a dollar, but it's like, in the end of the day, if I got it for what I asked, it's fine. I'm trying to get sometimes people don't like to bid on things unless there's already a bid, and they see, "Oh, somebody wants it. Oh, I should want it too," you know? I get very few notifications for anything that's on. Um, Alyssa says I had to change my notifications to all. Yeah, I have mine on all too. Um, Alyssa says, "Otherwise, it only does videos or personalized." Okay. Hi, Melissa. I watched your video today on that beautiful chalk Coach bag. I forgot the name. It's the Kara. It's the same one you have in orange, Birkin Boy. I do the same. Um, did I left a comment on your video last not sure. Alyssa, everyone's just saying, "Hi." Yes, it must be on all the yeah, but here's the thing, people are on the get all black bell, everything, and they're still not getting my notifications for live. They'll get them for videos. I mean, and I still don't get noticed. Yeah, I know, it's happened to me too. Winnie! Hey, Winnie. Coach Chalk Color is amazing. Birkin Boy, yes, my loopy purchase the Kara. So Winnie, this is my new bag. I got this I already opened one box. I have another box I'll open in a bit. This is from the Goodwill out of Minnesota. I got it off the eBay Goodwill site. And this is all vinyl, no leather, all plastic, but it has all the tags left. There's mini on the back, and so it's branded official Walt Disney World. And my sister's going to Walt Disney in February, and she's gonna borrow that. She says, "Well," she goes, I'm not gonna need anything in Walt Disney." Like, "Yeah, you are. You're gonna need that because your card gets you everywhere." Yeah, so I found that and I put the bid on there for $15 and I won it. A lot of things I win off eBay are things that are not that popular. So, like, the last thing I won off eBay was a Cole Haan bag. It was also out of the Goodwill. Anything I put on bid that's Coach, I normally get outbidded on. I rarely do I win a Coach bid. Sometimes I'll win a Dooney bid that's like an auction, but, most of the time I just sort things by brand and by now. I don't really like doing auctions if I can avoid it. A lot of times I did win an auction, but they didn't, actually put a reserve on it. They didn't like the sale. I was the only one who bid, so I won the bid. They canceled it. They never had any intention of selling it at that price, but that's what they set the price at. Whatever. It's just a game. Dee Dee says, "I also think it has to do whether it depends on whether or not creators schedule ahead of enough." Yes, I think, uh, the ones I have scheduled to go out, I think those notifications come out, but when lives are just instantaneous, they're not scheduled out. Hi, Dee. I guess I could schedule a live out in advance. "Hey, Winnie, I have a question since you're on here." This is the end of, December, obviously. Are you gonna go back to your Tuesday lives? Beautiful steps, that's why I only bid at the end of the auctions. I just bid and then walk away. I can't look. Um, Winnie, I got so used to seeing you every day now, I'm going through withdrawals. Oh my god, Linda S. Oh my god, I wanna say the same for boy, I keep looking for Winnie's videos. Yeah. Yes, I'm going back to lives on Tuesdays. Okay, so I'm gonna change my live schedule starting probably Sunday. I'm going live Sunday, and then I'll be going lives on Friday and Sunday for sure. Um, and we'll leave it at that. I don't think I wanna go live Friday, Sunday, and Monday. There's just not enough time between things, but I can go live on Mondays, Fridays, and Sundays starting January. I would like to go live on Wednesdays, but I get home too late. It's too late for me. Um, Raelle says hello with Ed. Yeah, is Ed coming back with you, Winnie, or is this gonna be I mean, I know he's your guest as schedule permits, I would imagine. Um, so anyway, I braved the outlet mall today, and when I was leaving the Coach store, I walked into the Dooney store because I can't help myself. They're about 3 stores away from each other. Um, he and I went in there and I'm like, "Oh," everything was like, "Oh, 70% off, 60% off, 40% off," and I just walked around, looked at everything, nothing had really changed in the 2 days I hadn't been there, and and I went home. James and I went out and had dinner. We went to I call it fast food Italian. We went and had, um, the Olive Garden Italian food. Um, I just get the chicken parm, and here's why I call it fast food Italian. Olive Garden tastes their chicken parm tastes like the chicken parm I had in my school cafeteria. So, to me, it's, like, nostalgic. I don't consider it well-made food, I just consider it nice food in a restaurant, and that's what we had. Having been to Italy, I would not call it Italian food normally, but I love their soup, I love their salads, I like the bread, and we just had chicken parm, and it was a fantastic lunch date. Yay, he's coming back. Um Beautiful steps. Wednesdays are always hard with yeah, I can't do Wednesdays. And I can't and Thursdays if I'm going live on Fridays. So Fridays and Sundays seem to work they work for my life better. Um, so that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm posting videos Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. So the only day 2 days I won't be posting 3 days I won't be posting would be Monday well, it'll be Monday and Wednesdays. So I'll be posting every 5 days a week. That's enough, right? Yeah, Um, I may go to Coach tomorrow, Rael says. The Coach boutique or the Coach outlet? I just posted some shorts on the Lil Nas X drop. It was a madhouse at the Coach outlet. Madhouse. People were buying stuff. There was people were leaving with bags, people were walking in. It was not empty-handed. People were buying things. It was the busiest store. Um Oh, no, yeah. Olive Garden isn't real Italian, it's just I call it fast food Italian. Um, oh my god, Jackie, that's sad. Carrabba's is actually closest to real I love Carrabba's. I like their minestrone soup, homemade, yeah. Well, I guys, I went to Italy when I was, like, 13. I was ruined on Italian food at 13. I after having pasta fresh made pasta and Italian food made by Italians in Italy, I I've never been able to eat Italian food in America thinking it's Italian in any way. Yeah, Carrabba's is great. If you've never tried their minestrone soup at Carrabba's, it's awesome. Brian says, "I hope Caleb brings back Thursday Lives." I hope so too. I miss his lives. I it's like, I know he's on a break and he's working, but, come on. Um, Monica says, Carrabba's." Rael, I think it's the boutique. Yes. I wanna go to the boutique because I wanna see some of their, the new styles that came out. There's a new what's it called? Hayden, I think it's called. Um, I could be getting that completely wrong. In the Quaker Bridge Mall, yeah. Dawn says, "I had Italian food from my Italian family." Yes, which is always the best, you know? Jackie, look at your phone. Do, 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 do. Let's see, my phone says oh, just ignore the background. Oh, that's hilarious. I saw the short, but not for me. Contemporary Coach is much less than the collab. Yeah, the contemporary that collab with Lil Nas, it looks really nice, but I'm not sure I like the quality of it for the price, guys. I'll be honest. It's the Shearling Coach Shearling either is a hit or a miss, and I don't think this is it looks soft, but it doesn't feel as soft as it should look as it looks, I should say. Dawn, have you ever been to Quaker Bridge? Dawn says, "Oh my god, I will meet you at Quaker Bridge tomorrow." Dawn and Rael are making a shopping date. Um, Dee says, "I've missed a lot of Jacob's life lately. Timing is always wrong." Jacob is on a whole different schedule, guys. He's vampire. Um, half hour away. Um, "Hey, Lynn." Stargalite, yes, want to meet up. Fast fashion, yes. I mean, well, Coach is the definition of fast fashion at this point. People can say Zara and Shein, but honestly, Coach comes out with a new launch every 2 weeks. Um, that launch just came out on the 26th and is going to fly out the window and be gone, um, in Atlantic City right now. Uh, Florida is no place for shearling. No, no. Any place that's really well, I don't know, shearling well, no, it's too hot. Mm-mm, Florida it's cute, but you can okay, the bag's like this tiny. It's a Winnie bag, guys. It's this small. Um, and it's shearling, so it takes up volume. It barely fits the strap it comes with. Honestly, it would fit a card case, maybe. That's it. Beautiful sets. I'm glad Jacob is more on European time, to be honest, especially on Wednesdays. Yes, it is. I know that bag's your size, Winnie. I'm gonna open this box because it's driving me nuts. I know I know what's in here, and this is gonna be either one of those awesome wins or, "Oh my gosh, why did you buy that, Jackie?" Um, I'm not a tiny bag energy lady. I'm not a tiny bag energy person. I like tiny bags to put in my large bags. Um, Dawn, we can do another week. I have an appointment. Um, Winnie got herself some tiny bags. Winnie oh, Winnie. Oh, I want okay, I won't ask. Oh my god. Why did you buy that? Why did you buy that, Jackie? Yes. Oh, no, no. Lynn, I didn't buy the Little Nas X drop. I didn't buy it. Um, oh, what the back well, okay, so let me just tell you about what is in this box. When I saw it come up on eBay, and I was just looking and browsing like I do every day like a maniac, um, I was like, "That can't be real. That can't be real." Um She goes, "Yeah, Starlight, yes, I know you're parroting me. So let me show you let me open this." I have no idea because it didn't have that many photos. It was a huge gamble. Um, Either it's gonna be spectacular or rehab. We'll see. Okay, there's no wrapping at all. There is no paper. There's nothing. I should be grateful it is in a box, guys. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's awesome. This oh my god, it's awesome. Luxational. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Winnie does your tiny Fendi back hold a quarter. Royale, yay, my Emma the Dooney bought fever related. Okay, guys. Breathing, breathing. This bag came out like over 10 years ago, guys. This is one of those this is the above me, you see that blue one up there? This is the same line. This is one of those Italian leather Dooney bags that, oh my god, when I saw it, I'm like, "Even if it doesn't work out, I have to buy this bag. I have to buy this bag." And you're never gonna believe what they sold this bag for. You will never, ever. I couldn't believe it. In the condition this is in the condition it doesn't have the hang tags. Who cares about the hang tags? I care about the bag. I don't care about the hang tags, you know? It has the yellow lining. This is not Bottega. Guys, this is the Italian, product line. I think it's the Monte something or the other from Monty something, I can't remember the name of it, but it was a short product line that came out in the 20 2014, 2013-ish by Dooney, and this is sliced. So this is a hard leather that has been sliced, so it's not woven, and you can see the little bits of yellow peek through. Um, Let me show you my other. This is the other one I got. So, this one I sent this to Dooney. They had to do some stuff on the rivets, and this had some scratches. It's seen some life, right? It actually looked a little bit better before I sent it off. It got a little beat up, but this whole thing, I love it. I love this look. It's hard to find. Um, Look at this. Gosh, this is a beauty. I am so very happy. There's some tarnishing on the silver hardware, who cares? The zipper needs a little bit of lubrication, that's fine. It still has tags. This came out of Macy's, guys. So this is, black on black, originally 200. Oh, this is not the right tag. This is the small Kelly hobo. First of all, this is not a hobo bag. This isn't a Kelly. It is black. That's not the right tag. This That's hilarious. They put the wrong tag on here. This is black. Um, yes, Score. Um, the blue one is amazing. I know. These 2 bags are like, I was like in joy and awe. Um, well, it's because it's like, okay, this guys, um, this one, I do feel like I did steal from someone when I bought this, because when I saw the price, I'm like, "That can't be right." Like, that can't be right. And then let me go into my app, and sometimes you find gems. This is a gem. This was with tax. I still can't believe it. Let me see the total thing. So with tax and shipping was $5, which I'm sure that actually costs more than $5 to ship. The tax is $2.47. The grand total, $32.46. $32. This is a bag that sold originally for a couple $100. It's in amazing condition. So I was like, "Oh, maybe the condition's just really bad and I can't really tell." The pictures were not that great. Um, I just went with it and said, "I'll gamble." Um, it's it has a pretty low, I mean, for Facebook, or not Facebook, for eBay, a pretty low score, like 93.8 positive feedback, but, um, I think people complain for the weirdest things about the weirdest things, and so I don't really go with that so much. So, if you look at the photos, they only had 8 photos that showed the original hang tag. Let me show you the first photo. I think I snapped it up the very, um oh, and not only did I get it for, it was listed for $30. I did an offer for 25. They took the offer. So they wanted to sell for 30. I said, "Well, maybe they'll sell it to me for 25." They did, you know? I am Score, Score, never leaving my collection. Never ever leaving my collection. I love this bag. This bag is amazing. It costs less than the One Ring core book. I know. You can you can buy bags, you know, um, you can buy bags on the resale market. Somebody's tired of it somewhere. Somewhere. And this it has marks on it. It's not perfect, but this is a tough leather, guys. This is an Italian natural, vegetable tanned leather, and it's thick because it's scored the way it's laser cut this way. Um, this is a really thick leather, and they had to treat all of the sides. Each slit, each cut, is treated. This is a really well-made bag. Look at the bottom, it has feet, it has dents. Someone used this bag, it's not brand new, but the rolled handles alone, the only real tarnishing is on the and that's just because people never clean bags. This bag's about 10 years old probably. Um, 'Cause these came out around 2013, 14, around there, and it only came out for a couple years. It wasn't a huge product. The Italian, bags from Dooney, you know, they have lots of small lines coming in and out. The ones that have stayed the longest are all the Florentine ones, but I'm constantly looking for Dooney, and I'll just go to Dooney. I'll go to eBay, I'll put in the word Dooney, not even Dooney& and Burke, Dooney, and I'll just say newly listed, and I'll just look and scroll, and when I saw that come up, I'm like, "There's no way that's for 30 bucks," and I'll go to cheapest listings or newest listings or sometimes most expensive listings just for fun. Um, we're saying Chris, I miss Chris. Hi, Chris. I see a Chris. Um, yeah, amazing deal, right? Um, just like the most beautiful person in the world, somebody is tired of. Yes, that's true, Winnie. Your Bill is right. Um, Dee Dee recently got a beautiful black Dooney. Yeah, Winnie, probably another most beautiful person. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so I was when I saw that on eBay, I thought it was a typo. I thought, "There's no way they'll sell it to me for $25." It's like and they did. They did. Somebody just wanted it out of their inventory. Their main clientele really wasn't bags, and the best purchases I have purchased off eBay are not people who sell just bags. They're actually people who just sell most people on eBay who they're selling stuff in their closet, they might just be selling stuff from vendor was called, Bags to Rags. And basically they sold mostly clothes, and they didn't have that many bags, and again, um, I tend to like boring looking bags. This is a classically boring looking bag, but isn't it awesome? Gosh, I'm so thrilled to get this bag. I mean, really, it just needs a good polish, and not even like a polish, what it really just needs is this. This is what it needs. You're gonna hear a lot of brushing sounds, guys. This is just a boar. This I think a boar bristle, made in Germany. This might be horsehair. Boar's a little, and you want it to just help move around the oil that's already on the leather and shine it up, and then it will be as good as new. It honestly doesn't even need. It's not dry. This is something. This is a really good bag. Yes, ASMR. You're gonna hear all the brush sounds, strokes. I hear he Dee Dee, Jacksonville, it's a beautiful bag, Jackie, I believe I saw you with on I believe oh, go girl, blame me all the way. I'm sure I have it. My sister went into my bedroom the other day, she was, "Jackie, I didn't know you had a large Barlow." Like, "Jenny, I told you." And that's all it really needs. It's a good shine, and that's all I did was just with this brush is use the oil that was already on it and then just give it a good buff, and that's it, you know? It doesn't need much. This is a beautiful the quality of this leather is superior, guys. This is my favorite type of leather, any type. It is this type right here. It's just shiny, glossy, black, not too much happening to it. Now, if LV could give me a bag that looks like this, I'd be all over it. Okay, let me try to catch up on chats. Um, actually, I don't think I watched Dee Dee, I don't think I watched your bag today, the black bag. Um for Friday. You're welcome, Dee Dee. After watching your videos. I spent the day on eBay. I bought a vintage coach from the '70s from British Heart Foundation today. They sell everything from dishwashers to furniture, bags included. That's cool. I can believe Brad is 16 now. Who's Brad? Um, Me too, Winnie, me too. That's what I do. Um, I do need a bargain. I love I love eBay. I like eBay and Mercari. That's my favorite because those tend to be the platforms that Brad Pitt's 60? I feel old. I mean, I'm 44, but dang, he's 60? Um, it's this one luxational, this one. But anyway, I like eBay and Mercari because you can get normal people on there who are just trying to get stuff out of their closet versus just resellers, and, because places like some of the other consignment sites, those their job is bags, and I like getting bags from people who are just trying to clean out their closets because that means they're normally the owner of the bag. And a lot of times I'll even message them and say, "Hey, is this your bag? Did you own this? Have you ever used it? I mean, where did you get this?" I have conversations with my eBay sellers. And sometimes they'll say, "Oh no, I don't have that one, but I have this one," or "Oh no, no, thank you for looking." I mean, I there's a message option. I contact them. I say, "Hey, I like this bag. Can you tell me about it? Is it yours?" I can kind of tell when I look at the vendor if it's a person or a business. Um, and I really don't look at the reviews too much because people get cranky and they'll leave reviews for things that have nothing to do with the seller. They're like, "Oh, the box came damaged." Well, that's the carrier. That's not the seller. That's USPS or UPS or FedEx or that's whomever got the postage to you. That's who got the box damage. You know. I'm stuck in the past. I keep thinking he's 40 or something. When I can see him draped all over me like cheap suit. Yeah. Brian, hey, I'll still not feeling well going, "Oh, good night, Brian. Feel better. Just listen. Don't worry about interacting." I'll send you a pic later. It's just a crescent in tan. Oh, I have a crescent in blue. Oh, it's a good Brian. Um, yes, we're all saying goodbye to Brian. The weather, I mean, when the weather turns cold like this too, I feel like everybody either it's like the indoor circulated air or just I don't know how we all get sick so much easier in the fall. Um, but yeah, I actually hide from people more in the fall. I mean, I hide from people anyway. People are like my sister is Miss Social Butterfly. She spent all day today in Germantown. She's amongst children, um, all the time with school. She's always doing something. I'm like, I don't know where you get this energy from, but I don't got it. Um, but anyway, so I love buying stuff off eBay and talking to people and talking to vendors and sellers and oh, I do have a funny story, guys. Oh my goodness. You know how that one live I found all this jewelry? Well, I was looking through my other cabinet behind me and wondered where I had put this bracelet. And I'm like, and I found it. This one, this one. This is this guy's is an entirely handcrafted bracelet by Alton Bodoni. He's Navajo. This is probably my most expensive single bracelet I own in my entire house and collection, and I threw it in my needlepoint kit. I don't know what's wrong with me. Why do I do this? I know it's not come on, focus. 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 It's completely hand done. Everything in here is handmade, each link. This is a beautiful bracelet. Hmm. Yeah, it's sitting in my stitching cabinet. I have another thing to show you too. It's funny. I found this in my stitching cabinet. Um, Told you you have to check every other bag. I know. This is also in there. This and let me show you what this is. When I saw this, even I laughed at myself. I said, "Jackie, what possessed me to put this necklace?" Now, you know how some people buy art or, like there's a lot of people in the bag collecting world that we buy things just to love it because we look at it, right? Because it's just gorgeous. That's how I buy Native American jewelry. I can wear this. I don't think I have ever worn this. Maybe once, probably never. Um, and now that my neck, has disc issues, I'm reluctant to wear anything like this, but I still love it. So it's double-sided inlay. This is apple coral. Um, no, not apple coral. Spiny oyster. Yes. Um, so this is actually, I still have the tag on it. It's made by an artist named Delbert Crispin, and I think he's San Domingo. I like San Domingo Pueblo because yeah, no, it was tucked in my needlepoint drawer. Um, so this was $700, and, I had this hanging on my wall in my office, and as I said, I have a lot of I use this as art, so I have other Native American pieces, and I just have them hanging, but when we moved out of my office, I had to scramble and get things out of the way, so I this got thrown into my needlepoint cabinet, so this is the bottom part right here, but look, when you turn around, here's the inlay on the top. So it's double-sided inlay, you could wear it either way. So this is Spiny Oyster, these are turquoise, the turquoise. This is stone purple, the purple is oyster. This is also stone, the black, but this is mother of pearl. Yeah, this is a traditional Navajo style. Um, this is probably one of my, oh, chats with Chris, someone was trying to hack my Google account and took me 2 weeks to fully wow, that's awful, Chris. Um, well, so, yeah, this is just sitting in my this is one of my most wearable large necklaces because of the and it's orange. This is actually coming across the color, it actually is. This is did I say Navajo? No, this is San Domingo, I'm sorry. Um, different tribe, but this is a beautiful necklace, and yes, it was just, we will be putting it somewhere safer. Um But I love stonework, and the San Domingo, they're known for their inlay and their stonework, and not as much silver work. Mm. Someone in China keeps trying to use my Apple Pay to purchase train tickets. That is so weird. Um, thank you, everybody. Yes, this is one of my favorite pieces, which is also why I was laughing at myself. And it was just like this, tucked away. Um, so this one is Navajo. This is very expensive. These 2 items cost the same. This is 700 and this is 700. Um, it's one of those things I don't have that I mean, I guess it's all relative to a lot of people. I do have a lot of jewelry, but, I've been buying it for 20 years, so in my perspective, for a 20-year collection, it's not that much. But for other people's perspective, that's a lot. Um, someone "Oh, I want to ride the train." Winnie, when you say that, I don't hear it the way it's written. Well, if I pay for it, I do too. I'm still alive. Yay, Jolie. Um, I had someone in Paris at a drink a couple thousand for my check. Oh my goodness, Linda S. How in the heck? Discotheque? Be careful out there, peeps. Whoa. I do. I honestly do. And now I'm a little bit more Linda, you are in my brain. Beautiful steps. Every time I send a bag out, check all of the pockets. Um, Terry Talbot, hi. Oh man, wish I could get thousands out of my account. Might squeeze a nickel out now. I never use my debit card anymore anywhere. It was through your debit, that's how it got hacked? See, I don't understand, like, I have all my cards in a protective sleeve now, and because of the chip technology, but then Birkin Boy just said someone's trying to hack into his Apple Pay. That's connected to his, accounts. It's like then there's Google Pay, and there's like, I don't know. People if there's a way to scam you, people are gonna do it. Yeah. People do sometimes have moments. Um, Birkin Boy, oh my gosh. I'm not reading that out loud. If y'all wanna know, just look at the chats. Um, debit cards before I think it was a rogue merchant. Yeah, that's the thing. Oh, Dawn says I was hacked twice. Chris says people use those readers to copy your cards. Happened to my Amex. Whoa. Lately, I've been using eBay gift cards on eBay. Whoa. That's smart though, Luxational. We wrote my card number down and sold. Who wrote my oh my goodness. Why lose your job over that, guys? That's just like I don't get it. This is my prefer cats to people. That's why I prefer cats to people. Yeah, cats are honest. They might be jerks, but they let you know they're jerks when they swipe you. Yeah, I love cats. Cats are like, "Pet me, pet me, pet me. Wait, wrong spot. Let me attack you now." Hacking happens for everything. That's true. Chris says, "I remember when Dawn's Instagram got hacked. Ooh." Sherry Talbot, "Sorry, I just hopped in and saw Winnie's comment. Hi, Jackie and her fans. Hi, Sherry." Um, yes, and my bank was hacked twice. Ouch. Um, Winnie says, "I know I will not be eating any more candy my son-in-law bought at the dispensary." Oh, no more Ambien for Winnie. Um, Linda S., "All awful as a bank gets hacked. I always pay cash when pumping gas, except for pumping has never the pumps are never monitored." That's true, that's true. We've Mr. Milo. Mr. Milo? Yes, sir. I know. I'm sure it's funny, he's barking at the sky because I'm sure somebody's popping fireworks somewhere, and, but he's not actually going outside the house, he's barking from inside the kitchen. It's like, "I'm not gonna go out there, but I'm offended." I'm like, "Okay, dog." Um, Winnie, I had a medicated lollipop. I can't believe how well I slept for 14 hours. Guys, you're gonna get me demonetized. It doesn't matter, it's okay. No, so yeah, today, alls I've been doing is, looking at handbags on eBay and Mercari, and I went to the outlet. I really want to go back to that Burberry store just to see. Um, but no, speaking of being hacked and stuff, we were, a couple times this happened to us through our bank, so we try not to we try to keep an eye out. Mm. It was very funny. One day, my husband came over to me. He said, "Jackie, did you spend $750?" I'm like, "No, I would normally tell you before I spent that much money." And he was like, "Okay, because somebody did." And I looked at him like, "What?" And that's when we had to contact fraud and everything, and they paid us back, thank goodness. Um, when he do it, Jackie. Huh. Oh my god, Chris, I saw a lady today with a Chanel, and I wanted to ask her if it was real. It probably was. I just assume everybody has a real bag, unless it's obviously fake, and then you don't really have to ask. But, sounds like a good time, says Allison. I didn't I don't know if I was actually too busy looking at the windows today when I was walking in the mall to see what people were carrying, because I was really distracted by the Burberry display. There was this really pretty bag in the window, but James was waiting for me, and I didn't want him and we hadn't had lunch, so I didn't wanna sit there and go shopping, you know. Milo's trying to dig in a hole. I know, this is why I can't have nice things, guys. Milo, y Milo, lay down. He does at the bags. Yeah, Chris Chester Chris, there's a Burberry, at the Tanger outlets, Prime Outlets in San Marcos. I want one of their teddy bears. Wait, Burberry has teddy bears? I didn't know they had teddy bears. Yeah, he does that all the time. He's digging to China. The fluff doesn't move. He does it in bed. He's destroyed so many blankets, guys. It's ridiculous. Lots of Gucci in A&J. I have no idea what that is. I like Gucci. I mean, I like Gucci, theoretically like Gucci, but I don't know. Gucci's a love-hate relationship with me. Um, Wait a minute. I didn't know Burberry had bears. Now I wanna go look and see what the Burberry bears look like. Atlantic City. So you see people carrying them or for sale? The bear I want is $3,400. Chris, you have great taste. Um, I can tell you the bear I if I got one, my dog would he would enjoy tearing it apart. Mhm. Thank you, no. I've always wanted a mink teddy bear, made out of mink recycled mink coats. I've always wanted one of those. I almost bought one many, many, many years ago, and they were $400 a long time ago. I'm sure they're more now. Plus, people don't really buy mink coats anymore, so there's not as many recycled mink coats. Podunk. Melissa, I am there with you. Like, I can go see the nice bags when I go to San Antonio or Austin, depending on what part of San Antonio and Austin I'm in. You see a lot of Louis Vuitton in San Antonio. You see the nicer brands in Austin. Um, oh, that's a great pick. Um, but it's carrying there in the wild. Carrying there in the wild. Yeah, Gucci in the wild. I don't think I even see Gucci because there's a Gucci outlet over in that outlet I go to also, but I never go into the outlet. Um Enabler. Yes, you are an enabler. I didn't actually buy that bag you sent me, though. I slept on it, and then I woke up and looked at it again, and I loved it 'cause the price, but I'm like, "Do I need another white and black bag? No. Do I want another white and black bag? Yes." Um, so I said, "Okay, let me think about it," and I still might go get it. I don't know. Um, I see a lot of LV here. You see Gucci soon, it's just got a boutique. Oh, wow. Well, D, were you guys when I was in Florida, I saw a lot of LV, yes, especially the Neverfull. The Neverfull is a very popular bag. Um, I don't actually have one, but I saw a lot of Neverfulls. Basically, if I see, um, a mom in athleisure wear with a stroller, she normally has an LV bag tucked underneath that stroller. And this is not me being stereotypical, that's just what I see. Um, Melissa, your chalk bag. Yeah, I like a chalk bag, guys. I think um, Coach chalk is one of the prettier white colors in bags. I actually do have a bag when do I not have a bag coming in the mail? But I have from my birthday haul, I had a gift card sent to me from my sister Lee, and from that gift card, I bought 2 Oh, speaking of that, I need to show you what James got. Remember I told you about the gift card I got and the bags I bought? James got his one gift from that gift card. It was the most expensive one item, but it was just one item versus mine. Um, Burger Boy, I've only ever bought 1 Gucci bag, worn once, and I just been set. Birkin boy, send me a photo of that Gucci. I wanna see when you can. I know you have a vault. Real Steps not with me unless the vintage Coach or Junie, I think I know more about it. Dang, autocorrect is mean. Let me show you this bag. I should say suitcase. This is James's suitcase. This is the most expensive item I bought off that gift card. I got it through Amazon. It's American Tourister. American Tourister has a lifetime warranty. It's branded Star Wars. It has all the cool he likes any Star Wars items that shows schematics. Um, So it has this is a very cool bag. I showed my friend Carol. She says, "Jackie, send me a link," and I did. This is right now, I think it's $120. It was a little bit more, I think, when we bought it, but Amazon prices go up, prices go down. Um, so this is James's bag of choice. I'm here now, hang on. I'm in here now, hang on. I like the Gucci totes. It is a little cute, let's shop. I saw most Kara Chalk in the blue one she showed, but I don't think I left a comment. D says, "IBB, I have a Gucci tote I got off Fashion File. I got it for a steal, and it's my forever to me, it must to oh, and it took me forever to get the musty smell out of it." Um, where are Gucci at King of Prussia Mall? Roll Go. I love that suitcase. I know, right? Who doesn't? American Tourister makes great stuff too. Um, hey, Laura Sorensen. Um, I sent a pic, Jackie. Can I share the pic to the group, Birkin Boy? Um, you have the you have that bag and you don't carry it and love it? Really? Ugh, tell me I can share it, Birkin Boy. Night Dawn. Oh, good night, Dawn. Mm, if I got the name right, this is the doo, 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 doo. My lips are dry again. Ugh, drives me nuts. So, Birkin Boy, I have to know, why don't you like the carrying that one Gucci tote if you already have it? Is it the size, the drop? Um, okay, he said sure. So this is the bag that, um, Birkin Boy's talking about that he has, his one, um, Gucci, but he doesn't really carry. I'm trying to not get light glare. Um, and it's just a classic Gucci tote. It's the classic canvas. Beautiful steps. Are you in Oh, yeah, she's in, across the pond over in the land of, many hours ahead of us. It must be midnight. Actually, it must be 1 AM where she's at right now. Um, yeah, the Ophidia. That's what I thought it was. But, see, the thing about totes like this is, yes, it looks beautiful, yes, brand's fine, and it's lightweight because it's canvas, but if the drop of the strap isn't right, doesn't fit over your coats or your jackets, or it's not large enough, it ain't gonna work, not gonna work. Um Yes, I saw it in blue, Jackie. Which one in blue, Raelle? What's up, everyone? Hey, Cammy's Closet! You just missed Dawn, she just went to bed. Winnie might still be hanging around with us. We've just been talking bags. I'm showing off a Gucci. This is the Gucci that belongs to Birkin Boy. It's the Ophidia tote, or f Hey, Cammy, I used to have a North South tote like that. Beautiful Steps, you're a night oh, she's guys, Beautiful Steps is right there with Jacob in the vampire mode. She's up late. Um, just Chris, Cam, I tagged you in a video today. It'll be up in a few minutes. Uh, Winnie says, "What you're doing?" Rael says, "I don't know if I spelled it." Yeah, that's fine. Um, Winnie yeah, so anyway, yeah, I love this tote. This is a cool classic tote, but again, you never know if you like a bag till you use it. It could be too narrow in width. This looks like a bag that doesn't actually for a tote bag, it actually doesn't look like it holds enough, to be honest. Um, that's why I use my Neverfull PM as a tray towards my city steamer. The drop was awful. Yeah, if the drop doesn't work like Winnie's beautiful, um, I can't remember the name of it, the blue and black Speedy that doesn't have handles, but it has a shoulder strap. Gorgeous bag, beautiful bag, looks great. hates using it. Doesn't work for her. Didn't know that till she bought it, you know? Man, I missed how I talked to you guys and, like, I missed all this stuff. Um, who Oh, I have a friend request. Hello, friends. Um, yeah, I'm reading my text messages while we're talking. How rude of me, right? Yes, very rude. Let's clear that to get that out of my life, and there we go. I'm loving it. I have the Fidget toad and the corners do not wear well. That's good to know because that's important. That's important in a bag. It's actually big enough for the strap drop. Yeah, strap drop. That's what I'm about to say. Strap drop can kill a bag. It will absolutely kill a bag. If I had the green tote, Mr. Watson and Mr. Milo, behave. That is rude. Get him off. That is rude. You're being filmed. This is not that video. Oh my goodness. Rude. Ignore the side commentary. Hmm? Didn't mean to yell at you. Oh my god. Embarrassment. Anyway, the someone in IG unboxed a navy blue Gucci tote. Now oh yeah, that I've seen the navy blue Gucci tote, or the Gucci navy is beautiful. But the bag I gave my sister, the bag my sister gave me, the green one, the strap drop was an inch off, too short, and it won't work. So, when I gave her the red one, I knew the strap was better, and that one was like a sure win. If the bag can't do what it's supposed to do, then it's not a good bag for you. I find that I have to baby mine because of the corners. Like, "Oh, that sucks, sensational." I've always liked the Ophidia too. Um, big dog in the house. Oh, hey, Bri. Um, I'm in a party I'm in a party place. I'm sitting in a room with my takeout waiting to be away from it all. Yeah, I don't like I'm not a big party person. Same with the interior. It's very delicate and you will need an organizer. See, that just isn't that's to me, if the corners are too delicate, the interior is too delicate, and the strap's not the right length, that bag gotta go. Um I don't care how beautiful you are. Totes are supposed to be useful bags. That's the definition of a tote. Um, can't send you pics until you accept me on IG. Oh yeah, um, that Gucci Ophidia leather is stiff and really okay, guys. Now I know I'm gonna get an Ophidia then because I thought I didn't know, you know, um, because I've always liked the way they look. But if that no bueno. If a tote can't handle being used, and it's a no. Yeah, totes are the definition of the most functional practical bags, right? I want an LB shopping bag on a leather what's an LB shopping bag on leather? SK. No, 5K. So what's 5K Gucci for me just oh, did you guys see, was it Romina? No. Sophie Chohet. Sophie Chohet. Her video today, she had a video of her shopping. She was at Fendi, and she showed the small Fendi Sunshine tote. That is one dang pretty tote bag for 2K. Um, Gucci for me, just leather, and even so, Winnie LV. Oh, LV. Oh, I'm sorry, LV. Wait a minute. There's an what 5 grand? What 5K tote? Winnie? I mean, that's not too far-fetched for oh, leather, it's 'cause it's leather, right? But that's not the on the go. What tote is that from LV? I'm afraid of lambskin bags for that reason, the corners wear. Oh, yeah, a shopping bag in leather. Oh, wait, no, 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 not the shopping bag, not the stupid we took the Louis Vuitton orange bag, turn it into leather, and now we're selling it for 5K. They'll give you that bag for free. Just go buy a bag, it's in paper instead of leather. I mean, Winnie, you are joking, right? Because I no, 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 no. No, don't do it. Don't do it. LV took a shopping bag and made it out of leather and charging 5K for it. No, 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 no. Funny for the for the catwalk, reality-wise, no. Unfortunately, I bought mine pre-owned from Fashionphile, and it was a Disney Three Little Pigs. Oh, I like that. I love that Coach or that Gucci, for a decent price. I removed What? You took away the Three Little Pigs? I admit the tiger patch is pretty cool, but I like the Three Little Pigs. Jackie, no, don't tell me that. I'm obsessed with Small Sunshine. Oh, yeah, go watch Sophie Showhead. I've that bag is I'm obsessed with it now. You know why? It's the same size as the Lady Dior, but the handles are way more functional. I looked at those handles, I'm like, "Thank goodness." Even if I like the Lady Dior, the handles look so unwieldy. Um, Linda S., "Yes, LV shopping bag. I want it in leather." No, Winnie. Winnie, don't do it. Get the paper bag and laminate the heck out of it. Yeah, but she wants it in leather. You can get one in leather. It does not have to be $5,000. I want everything in leather. And Winnie, that goes against your small bag, tiny bag energy. You can't have giant shopping bag, you know? I want the mini Fendi shopper. Maybe that's what I'm thinking about. I thought it was the mini Sunshine tote because it has the Sunshine tote handles, but it's box. It looks like the Lady Dior, but not the Lady Dior. I mean, because it's not Dior, it's Fendi, but it's so pretty. Jackie, stop. I'm thinking about buying that. Oh, the Fendi. Okay, I don't know which one I'm talking about that you're thinking about buying. Don't say the LV shopping bag. D. Higginbotham. I'd rather have the Sunshine tote Sophie just was looking at. Yes, that little shopping tote with that really cool, like, brown translucent handle, kind of looks like lucite. I'm not sure what it's made out of. Um, and Jackie, Winnie can we could go in together and split custody. Winnie, that would be so funny if Birkin boy, really? Are you really thinking about buying that leather? I mean, it is a novelty. I mean, you can't it is funny for the walkway, I'm not gonna lie. Um, Linda S., "You can't take it out in the rain, Winnie." Yeah, it's not I'm not buying it, but the small sunshine, yeah, the small sunshine she might be getting. She's been wanting that for a bit. Better get the custody order. Cammie's Closet, Winnie didn't need anything. Well, some things we need. Birkin boy, yes. You serious? Clark. I need nothing. But Winnie, the big sunshine tote was too heavy, and the LV will be the I don't know, I think that LV, it doesn't look heavy, but I don't is it already in production? Don't you get the Atlantis? It's still not here yet, I don't think, his Atlantis. The LV shopping bag is a Balenciaga stunt. I don't think it's a stunt for them, I think it was just humor, and I think people will buy it. I'm not gonna lie. I just don't, you know it is funny. You're buying it for the humor. Get an Hermes Airbag instead. Birkin Boy, I paid and ordered the Atlantis. I'm however still waiting for it to arrive. It's taking its time coming over from the ocean. It has to fly over. Um, I could look cute on my countertop in my bag room. Yes, it will. That would actually be really cute. Again, I buy necklaces and hang them and put them in bags, guys. I judge nobody. I want that Atlantis, I like it, it's cool to me. I like the Atlantis, I want it in Dune. I like the Dune. I'm surprised with that Dune print that they used the black as the accent instead of the white Vachetta or just the Vachetta. Um, Rael's Closet, how long you waiting? Um, D says, "The small sunshine bag from Fendi looks great." Right? With that hand I it's to me, it's the handles. I mean, I love a boxy bag anyway. I have a Rogue. I'd have a book tote if I could afford one from Dior. I like a boxy tote. I'm all there for it. But, the Lady Dior handles are not for me. Just looking at them makes me feel uncomfortable. I like a rounded handle, which is also why I like Dooney& and Burke when they have rounded handles. Rolled leather handles are the way to go. Um, I think Raelle says, "I've seen people unbox multiple Atlantis bags, like, how do they do that one in different colors?" Um Thank you, Winnie. I got the GM. I'll let you know when it hits my Hot Little hands. I'll be waiting for the Instagram photos. Can't wait to see it. Yeah, I like that. I would like to go to a Fendi store. I don't know if there is. Let me Google that. Is there a Fendi store in my neck of the woods? I don't think there is, because I mean, not that I would know. Let's be honest. I don't go to these places. Um, until I started watching, um, excuse me, Fendi store near me, and Houston. Houston. Houston is the closest store, oh no. And how come everything is on Westheimer Road? Every time, oh, it's near the Galleria, that's why. Um, yeah, so the closest Fendi to me is in Houston, which is 2.5 hours away, probably 3. Um, and this is why I don't know Fendi. Um Rail, I think it's been a couple weeks, I can track it, but it's sitting in the same place since December 20. Yeah, yeah, stuff has been hanging out in shipping. Let's see. So, looking at the Fendi website, there's 7 stores in Australia, and ooh, they have 43 stores in China, guys. 43 in mainland China. Can you believe that? Fendi's. Um, let me see. My daughter is in Alabama right now, darn Louisiana. I know, I'm so sorry. Ugh. If y'all don't know, Winnie's daughter's moving to Louisiana, which is closer to me, which I think is cool, but I don't have a relationship with her, so she might be weirded out if I go say, "Hey, hello, hi, I know your mom." I need to set up an ID account. I'm so primitive. Yes, you do. Um, there's 35 Fendi stores in Japan. 35, guys. I thought there was a lot in China. Japan's a much smaller location, geographically speaking. There's 22 Fendi stores in South Korea. Wow. And there's only 39 stores in the United States that are Fendi. That's interesting. So, let's take a look. Oh, they're counting. Oh, there's a Fendi in Dallas, so I can go up to Dallas, Highland Park. Oh, there's one in Miami. Woohoo! Uh, Sunshine, Florida. Um, there's a Fendi Sawgrass Mills outlet. I didn't know there was a Fendi outlet. Maybe it's just in an outlet mall. I bought 3 bags in a week before Christmas and still didn't get any. Everything stopped. Yeah, Christmas, the post is just like standstill. I'm not sure if Fendi is in KOP. You can buy it online. Yeah, you can, but I'd really like to I mean, let's be honest, I'm not spending 2 grand on a bag. Um, Not anymore, so I can't do it. Winnie B says, "If I break down the trip in 6 hours on one day and then a hotel, then 6 more hours the next day, we can do it. I'll visit Jackie." Oh my gosh! She's taking me to Houston Gallery to meet Becca. Um, you know that Houston is from where your daughter is living, it's like another 6 hours, right? It's not close, especially if you're going to the Galleria. Winnie, I'm going down to Louisiana in February on a rideshare. Oh, that's so cool, Burger Boy. I wanna go visit, but I mean, man. Winnie says yes. Yeah, I need to see. Neither am I, Jackie. Um, it's only 4, she said, from okay, 4 hours from Lafayette is 2 from Lafayette to the county to the state line is 2 hours. And then it's an hour into Belmont, and then an hour into Houston, but you're on the wrong side of Houston. That's like Baytown. So 4 hours if you're flying and there's no traffic, because 'cause you're going all the way into Houston, you know? It's about 3 hours just from the state line, and then you're coming in from Lafayette. It's close. Don't be scared. It will be fine. Highway 10 is awesome most of the time. There's tolls. You can get around it. Um Jackie, I'm packing a bag. Yay! Um, Linda hugs. I'm so sad. Me and you babes. Um, I feel ya, Winnie B. Mine is 3,000 miles away. Um, Let me see, there's a there's a Fendi in Miami, San Francisco. So closest to me is gonna be Dallas or Houston. But Winnie, when you go down to visit your daughter, if you have time, I will make time. I will go find you in Houston. You're about 3 hours away from me in Houston. Houston's about 2.5 hours from me, about 3 hours to that part of the mall where you're at. I can do that over a day, no problem. Um, it's going to Lafayette, that's a little bit further. It's interesting all these because I watched, Lisa Luxury Life in the Middle, she showcased her if you guys haven't seen it yet, her made to order Fendi. Spoilers alert, she ended up getting a beautiful peekaboo. I'm not going to spoil the color or what material, but it's a beautiful bag. Um, we left is 126 miles from Covington. We can do this. Yeah, you guys can do it. And gosh, I really wanna go see you guys. I wish we didn't live so far apart. Mhm. Well, I wasn't gonna spoil it. Winnie B already spoiled it. She bought the Kalusha, which is Stingray. I love Stingray bags. I really do. I think they're beautiful, but I actually like them in their natural color um, which is the black with the pearl ridge. Um, Hers is dyed. It's okay. People will go watch it anyway. It's her made to order. Everyone come visit me and shop. We can um, see me sit with my takeout. Oh, in the corner. Yeah. Um, I do a lot of shopping online and looking, but in person, I have a low tolerance for humanity. I get really overwhelmed with too much sound. Um, I live in a really quiet environment, and I have headphones on all the time that are noise canceling. It's just my preference. Her bag reminds me of Dale's. Yeah, well, Dale has the Galusha also, but in a different color. Same similar pink, different size, I believe. I don't like Lisa's oh, really? It's pink Stingray? I prefer Stingray. Well, I agree. Only I haven't had Stingray on a plate yet, but I will definitely try it. Goose is yummy. I like goose. Darn spell check. So you're not saying goose? Goose is still yummy. Okay, so if you saw the one with the Fs. Um, yes, she did. It's really pretty though. Um, it's, I would try stingray for sure. Um, I like fish. I like Growing up in Thailand, we ate a lot of fish, and then it's only when I moved to Texas, in the middle of Texas, where people are like, "Fish? We don't eat fish." Mainly 'cause you're, 3 hours away from the coast, I get it, you know? They eat catfish here because you can get catfish anywhere. Um, Melts in the mouth. I like squid. I love squid, you know? Um, Squid is one of my favorite things. I actually introduced James to squid, dried squid at the snack, and he's like, "What are you eating? Squid?" And then he would eat it. He's like, "This is awesome." Like, "Yes, this is a snack food I grew up with. Squid jerky." I had alligator and frog legs too. I don't really alligator amphibian has amphibian taste. The frog, the alligator, it's okay. It's bland. It's all in how you cook it, It's, like, not my jam. Shark's okay. Shark's also bland, so I'm hoping stingray's tastier. I'm not a huge fan of shark. Um, I'm fat I like food and food just bring it on. I love almost everything fish. Yes. Well, you were from Portugal. I mean, that's like your heritage. Um, I had snails too. Snails are okay. I like the garlic in the snail more than the snail. Snails are just chewy, you know? That's just it. It's like mussels. They're just chewy. I can't get a bag. I gotta get a damn fridge. This sucks. Just get an inexpensive fridge. Like, I personally, my favorite type of refrigerator, bottom freezer, top refrigerator. Simplest you can get. Nothing fancy because the more fancy stuff on it, the more it's gonna break. Alligator teriyaki chicken. Well, you've had some bad teriyaki chicken, in my opinion. So that's kind of, you know, to me, alligator is just bland. Dee says, "I love most seafood." Rael, they are like clams. Yeah, I'm totally like clams. I like mussels, clams, seafood. I'm not a huge fan of tuna steak or swordfish. I really do like I guess if I had a choice in fish dishes, I'm a huge fan of whitefish. Um, I like trouts, mm, like flounder. I had them when in Canada. I had them when clams. That's where we had it, and it broke back. Yeah, I missed something. Snails, escargot, yes. Oh, well, escargot I've had with garlic. Snails are actually a huge delicacy in Southeast Asia, and they're very popular in Vietnam, extremely popular in Vietnam. I've had escargot. We picked it out. You can write on it. Uh, escargot, yes. Y'all have a Sub-Zero. I have to and the freaking thing stays yes, I'm telling you, the Sub-Zero sucks. My friend had oh, not only Sub-Zero, my friend had a 10,000 I'm not even joking, 7,000 dollars what was the name of that damn fridge? Um, it might have been Sub-Zero. It had the kind that had cabinetry doors, 'cause it matched her entire kitchen, so the fridge matched, and it was a very expensive brand, and finally, after they replaced the second time, they finally went with the $3,000 Samsung, and they're much happier with the Samsung. Um if it has fins, I'm inclined to eat it. I love snails too. When he says the most expensive, the fridge, the worse it is. I don't have ice anymore and it leaks. Yeah. Yeah, don't. No, no, no bueno. Don't even automatic ice machines, honestly, if I had my other than my laziness, ice cube trays are better. The ice is better. The density of the ice is larger, therefore it lasts longer than the ice makers, which makes quick ice, but not quite. And I don't want any bells and whistles in my fridge. I want my fridge top freezer or bottom freezer, top refrigerator, and we get the ones that are just side opening. Don't get the French doors. French doors are actually the least efficient in energy, and they're the most popular, but they're not that efficient. Snails are a summer snack in Portugal. We eat them in toast and butter and beer, toasted beer, toasted with toast and beer. Well, that's a great way to eat them. My fridge is a G from the '90s, and it's still going strong. Yes, the '90s. My grandmother's refrigerator is still kicking. It's like at this point 40 years old, still working. It's probably an energy vampire, but it's still working. I told them to just put it in a different fridge or we can it's built in. Oh, yeah. Oh, we can't. Yeah. No, my friend has a Bosch. I think it's Bosch. No, Meal, one of those fancy washing machines, and she had a built-in stone counter in her utility room, and when the washing machine went out, the height of that machine was custom for that everything was custom around the, appliances. The only other, appliance that would fit would be with a Bosch, so she ended with a Bosch I think it was Bosch washer. But the meal is expensive. It's just like she lives in a very nice area, very nice, very expensive home, but yeah, when your $7,000 breaks, it's not fun, you know? It shouldn't I mean, it's a refrigerator, you know? Mm, I'm missing your Rael says, "We're missing Winnie's Vlogmas." Um, I'm doing a video on my fridge. It's bag price Yes, oh my and you know what, Winnie? I actually when I look at major appliance purchases, I'm like, "Well, that's one Louis Vuitton I can't have." I say the same thing. Just show anything Winnie again, I will watch. Yes, it's hilarious. Yep, me too, I'd watch Winnie open an envelope. I would too. Winnie, you're funny, we miss you. Um, oh my god, I slept the whole day on the 26th. Man, um, watch that fridge. That's the fridge I wanted. Send a pic, Jackie. Let me see. In oh, okay. The Beautiful Steps sent a photo of, um, snacks in Portugal. That should focus on the phone. It's not focusing on the phone. Nope. Anyway, it's just snails. Those look really good. I'm a fan of the snails. I used to not be. It's all on how you prepare it. It's all about the seasoning. Um, it's clearance 400 off. That's clearance? 400, I don't know. I think after, say, day 2 or 3, I would have resorted to cleaning my cat boxes for Vlogmas material. Well, somebody would watch I actually watched somebody do a review on a cat box that, cleans itself. It looked really cool, but it was huge. I'm like, "That's a really big contraption." Um, I got panda noodles today. Yay, I love panda noodles. Um, God, I'm hungry. Let me get some coffee. No food. Yeah, I'm hungry too, but I'm just drinking a Diet Coke. It takes a week to clean, then properly it takes all the gunk. Yeah, I want McDonald's. We went to McDonald's the other day because they started giving out Squishmallows in the Happy Meal. I got the shark because I'm 5. I like toys. Um, so I had to get the Squishmallow. These things run up to 700. Rail Twins, I love noodles. Those cat boxes are expensive. Yeah, they're really expensive. I want McDonald's Happy Meal. Yep, I got Shark Tooth. Yeah, you got the Shark Tooth, it's Gordon. I want the pug. I want the pug. I will tell you, I do go to McDonald's just for the toys. I am 5. Mhm. I feel like an Hermes fancy queen with ice in my door. Did you actually buy the refrigerator already, Winnie? I thought you were shopping for one. Did you already buy one? And the pink one with star eyes. I don't have that one. We got 2 sharks is what they gave us. We have twin sharks. It's called his name's Gordon. Oh, that's it. I'm going to say goodnight. Going to McDonald's to get my Squishmallow Happy. I'm sorry, Linda S. Show me which one you end up getting. Happy New Year. See you on Sunday. Good night. Tomorrow, Bill had a triple check the dang measurements like 5 times. Yeah. Not only triple checking the measurements, will it fit the space, will it fit through the dang door, you know? I make my own ice and the hubby won't do a fridge with a filter. Filters are important. Um, it's sleeting and snowing here. Ugh, yuck. I do not like sleeting. Sleeting is the worst. Snow is okay, but that sleet, the before the snow really turns into snow and that's deadly. I trip on flat ground over nothing. You put ice on it and I might as well just kill myself, you know, by accident, 'cause, do you see those videos of people slipping on black ice? I cringe. I can't watch those. We only got rain all week until today. Uh, enjoy your Happy Meal. See you Sunday. Winnie! Um cracking ice cubes since 1987. Ice cubes in trays are actually better it's better ice, it's harder ice, it's a density of ice. I They say your ice well, okay, well, I'm judging all this based on, like, whiskey. My dad always drank bourbon, so we'd put bourbon over ice. So, how fast do you want your drink to water down, guys? Mhm, mm, but it worked. Mm. We used to have 2 refrigerators. We actually have in this house, we have 4 refrigerators, guys. We have our major refrigerator in the kitchen. We have a mini fridge for drinks. His mother has a mini fridge and an apartment-sized fridge. So she in her 2 rooms, she has, like, a suite where there's a refrigerator, a microwave, a sink area. She has a kettle, and she has a sitting parlor where she has her TV and dining, and then she has her bedroom. So we have all the amenities. My fridge has 4 filters. 4 filters? Whoa. can it work? I did that on like I said years ago in my first house when I worked. Oh, see, at least it was just your pants, Uriel. Filters can be bypassed. Latina. Hi, Latina. My fridge has 4 filters. I use ice trays. It says D, and that's what these fancy insulated cups are for. Exactly. I do have one of those fancy insulated cups. Um, well, I got the best ice trays that Dollar Tree has some good ice trays. When we had a trailer, we took ice trays with us too, because I would make ice in the trailer, and, I kinda miss my trailer. What I miss about the having that trailer was really the lifestyle it represented, that we could just get up and go and travel and go to we would go to state parks and take our dogs. That was really a lot of fun, but it was a lot of work to set up, a trailer, even though a lot of it's already there, backing it up, doing all the checks, all it has its own set of tools. I mean, it had its own everything. We have 2 freezers outside. Yeah, you can bypass the filter thing. Hello, hey, Zena. Um, I miss the studio apartment. I miss my studio. Yeah, but you probably need space, you know? I fill mine back up. My kids will take all and put empty trays back. I can remember my parents would smack me for that. My father, mm, he Um, if you took ice out of the ice trays, you would put it in a container and you fill up the ice trays. You never just took a couple cubes of ice out. You always emptied out the ice and rotated the stack. I mean, yeah, you learned the hard way. This is before this was in the '80s. Our refrigerator didn't have ice makers back then. In the '90s, we finally got a refrigerator that had an ice maker. Um Sometimes I find my house too overwhelming. I find my house too overwhelming all the time, actually. I have, ice bags, long time. I don't see ice trays for sale. Yeah, I've seen the ice bags. Here we have ice trays still, but our refrigerators are larger than the European counterparts. Like, my mother's refrigerator in Denmark is the size of my mother-in-law's apartment fridge. My regular size fridge would be huge for her, and my friend with the big f Samsung fridge is even bigger than that. Winnie Travis says, "We have the fridge that you can write on." It says, "Where" he said, "Downstairs, where you where your butt never goes." Oh my god, that's hilarious. Yeah, it didn't start that didn't that start in the 90s? I don't know, it must have been we had a GE in the '90s, and it had ice maker. I thought I wanted, it turns out I have it. The one you thought we already have. So it's in the downstairs, the one you write okay, that's funny. Well, my friend has that Samsung where it has the clear window and it you can look into the window and you can have, like, a digital display on things. It's pretty dang fancy. Now her husband loves it. She doesn't care, she uses it to look in there to see what she needs to get at the grocery store, it has all it's Wi-Fi, it has an app, it has everything. Oh my god, you gotta get familiar with your appliances. Winnie Any other person writing that, and I would just be like, "Oh, okay." You writing that in your voice in my head went all kinds of places. They had them in the '80s. They must have because, we didn't get ours till the '90s. Now I'm sitting here counting my refrigerators. My sister used to have 2 refrigerators because she always had one in the f and what they really need is a standing freezer, not a chest freezer, but a standing freezer. They pretty much their family lives out of frozen food because their kids eat chicken nuggets, like, daily. I think chicken nuggets are their is the only food they eat, guys. So, chicken nuggets and, like, frozen meatballs and things that you can throw in the oven, so everything comes out of the freezer. My sister's almost never home. Her husband well, she is home, but she's not home in time because of the school and the dance stuff. She's normally home after dinner, the kids are already eaten. Most of the time, they should be in bed, so husband has to do all that, and husband is not a good cook, guys. Mm-mm. Um I know all my electronics. Some of them run on gas. I have a refrigerator and a freezer. I'm stupid, I hate basements. I hate basements. Basements scare me. We used to have basements when we lived in Michigan, we had a basement that had the open stair slats. It was the whole basement was painted gunship metal or gunship gray, that navy gray color. And it had the hanging naked light bulb. I mean, seriously, this looked like every horror movie you've ever seen in your whole life. I hate basements. They scare the heck out of me. We even had storm doors because it had cellar. I mean, the cellar doors went down into the basement. The basement was where the hot water heater was, all the piping was. This is a house that was made in the '40s, and it was a government military housing, and it scared the heck out of me. I had nightmares over that basement. I always thought people were gonna grab my ankles, people under the stairs, you know? No, I hate basements. I will not go into basements. Attics, I'll go into. Basements, no. I just have the fridge. Rael says, "Okay, friends, I need to go. I'm thinking about visiting the Häagen-Dazs." Häagen-Dazs, my favorite is the raspberry sorbet. Um, think of us when you're going to Häagen-Dazs, Rael. D says, "I don't have a basement. They are rare in Florida." Yeah, they don't really have that many here in Texas because we have too much, limestone. We, Winnie says, "I only got a fridge and a soda fridge. That's the little red thing begin to me in the coffee vlogmas video." Oh, okay. I hope everyone has a wonderful New Year's. I'll be on live, Sunday, so come hang out with us. I won't be up anywhere near, the New Year, so I'll be live probably um, mid-afternoon. Nope, have a refrigerator and 2 freezers, one in the drawer and the other is a floor one. Yep. I will, Jackie. Thanks for the live. No problem. Thanks for hanging out with me. Happy Friday, everybody. Have a good weekend. Um, C-Rail, I'm going in eBay to look for deals, then to bed. Yeah, I do that. I wake up at 3 AM pretty often, and at least right now, I'm being a little bit more impulsive control and not purchasing everything. Um, my basement has was finished to be my mom's apartment. Now my boys hang out, and then they're with their friends. It's a party room. My mom's looking that's awesome, you know? Woot woot. I probably will, Jackie. Good night, Rael. Beautiful steps. Uh, I'm playing I'm going to smoke. Zena, I heard that's why Oklahoma doesn't have basements because of the limestone. Yeah, it's too much limestone. Good night. Um I don't know why I don't go down there. It has windows, it has doors, it just gives me the icks. I don't like basements, I'm with you. I don't like I like 1 floor. I'm happy with one actually, when we were looking for houses, I grew up in a two-story house, and we grew up in an apartment in Thailand for a long time, and then when we lived in Michigan, we had a two-story house, and when my dad we moved down here to Texas, we bought a two-story house. I like one-story houses. Um I wake up at 3 AM almost every night to pee. Me too. I'm pretty six yep, yep. Dee says, "For me, it's the shallow water table." That's true in Florida, yeah. I'm not a basement person. I know, creepy. Finished out, nice. I love the finished ones. Even the finished ones creep me out. There's something about being subterranean that bugs me, even if it has partially opened out to, um sometimes they're half basements, like, there's part of it's underneath the ground, part of it's open up, and sometimes they I don't know, I just don't like basements, guys. I like one-floor houses, so when we were looking to buy a house, I said, "I want a one-floor house," and it was funny because it used to be like in the '90s, everybody was like, "Oh, you have a two-story house, that's so nice," because people grew up with a lot of, what are they called? The ranch houses, the ranch style houses that were popular right after the Second World War, and they built a lot of them. Well, then the two-story houses became popular down here at least, and then but I was like, "I don't want to deal with stairs, I just want 1 floor," and it's all concrete slab anyway down here. Um, Winnie, I DM'd you what Travis Know It All said. Uh, Cammie I would love a ranch. I hate walking up and down the stairs. Yeah, I don't. I wanted a ranch style house. I really did, and we didn't get one. This is, more of a traditional, I looked really hard to find a ranch style house, but I want I don't want a two-story house. I don't want to deal with a lot of stairs. Yeah, neither do I. And I saw my aunt and uncle had a two-story house, but they had a lift, and my people like two-story houses, especially when you have kids, because you want your kids on the 2nd floor, their bedrooms at least, but, um, yeah, I'm all for the one-story house. I don't I don't really want a big house. Texas, we have a lot of McMansions, and, when I look at a huge house, all I think of is, "Who's cleaning that?" Because I don't even wanna clean my small house. I hate house cleaning. I love the results, I hate the effort, you know? We have a housekeeper that comes once, once a month, and she is my godsend. She loves to clean, she views my house as a challenge, she's a personal friend, I'm her client, and she is one of those my house is her zen. But the rest of the month, I have to try and keep up with it, and it's hard enough. I don't want to yeah, if it's finished basement, I just have I hear you, Jackie. Kindness, you made it! I'm so happy. Kindness Matters, do you have Instagram? Because you were the one who says you were missing my live. So my live schedule for next year, I'm gonna go live again on Sunday, probably around 1-ish, 2-ish, somewhere around there, and then I'll be going live Friday nights and Sundays starting January. Um Yes, big houses are overwhelming. Yeah, they're huge. My grandmother's house was 5,000 square feet. My aunt's house was around the same size, if not larger. Um, and not only does the scale of what you put in there have to be larger, like you have more rugs, you have to have they always had wood floors and oriental rugs, but they're a lot to keep up. They are, and I don't entertain. I mean, they needed the space to entertain. My grandmother and my aunt entertained a lot. They were old school. And old money, my aunt was anyway, and, they had commonly had huge house parties and dining tables, and we had servers and, um, I spent a lot of time in their houses, but and most of those houses had serving quarters, but my grandmother's house had a laundry service area. I mean, it's just a lot to take care of, guys, you know? Here, the Victorian buildings are all basements, was for the employees and refrigerator areas, never liked it, need sunshine as much as possible. It's like UK, the most time it's raining. Kind of Spanish no, it's oh, man. Okay, well, on Fridays, I try to go live 6:30, Central Time. I don't know what time zone you're in. And then on Sundays, I try to go live around, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock Central Time. So that's when you can normally find me if the notifications don't show up. Work and play, not me, I'm out. I'm not cleaning it either. If I lost everything tomorrow, she'll be the last to go. Awesome. Cami, my cleaning girl for 7 years just disappeared. Oh, no, I used to have her every other week. She charged 65 for 4 hours. Now yeah, that's true. Cami, that's true. 150 is actually the going rate. It's actually kind of crazy. Um Here down in San Antonio or near where I'm living in Texas, it's not so bad. There's a lot more domestic help, but where my sister was living in Virginia, the charge for just doing bare minimum cleaning was $150, and that was for, like, half the house. I like a smaller house with a good sized backyard. Um, yeah. So, yeah, I just have her come and she straightens up, she makes sure, the dogs are off the floor because they shed constantly, and, the bathrooms are clean and she mops, and that's really what we're doing. Um, and the rest of it I have to try to keep up with. I like smaller houses. Here it's $50 per or £50 per hour minimum. That's really high. 50 per hour is really high. My husband's retired 15 years ago. Let him clean the damn house. Yes, but the thing is, do you want your house clean or do you know, my sister does that too. They have cleaners come once a month. They vacuum their house every single day. They have 5 cats and 2 kids, and it doesn't matter. It still looks like their house is a train wreck. She's like, "I can't keep up with the dishes." They even gave up on dishes for a while and just did paper plates, and then they felt very wasteful, and they still couldn't keep up. It's cheaper to have a full-time believe it is actually cheaper to have a full-time live-in. It really is. We did in Thailand a lot, and my mom did when they had a when they were still in the diplomatic corps. It is cheaper to have a full-time live-in. Um, and it's actually better. You don't have people coming in and out of your house. Whenever we had full-time domestic help, they were family. I mean, they literally became our family. Um, it was fun. I liked them, but then I wasn't paying them either. My parents were, you know. Um, it's actually we had drivers and, we had a cook. The cook was the wife, the husband was the driver, and they had a daughter, and we'd always and do stuff with kids and get stuff for their kids, and they were pretty much part of our household, and that was like that for years, like 4 or 5 years. I think I'm gonna eat some chocolate-covered almonds and watch a movie with the hubby. Good night, Cammy. Um, but now it's harder. I don't know. I don't actually know anybody that has, live-in domestic help now. Even my aunt and my grandmother just had, people come in. Like, my grandparents always had a laundress that would come in to do the ironing because they were old school, and, everything had to be ironed, you know? Mm. Good night. But I don't live that life, guys. I am a state employee. We do not have live-in domestic help. Um, I'm doing good to get a monthly house cleaner to help me. Um I always say somebody out there loves doing this job. Somebody out there has to love cleaning houses the way I hate cleaning a house. So I just try to I've gone through so many cleaning services. I've been robbed so many times. Like things have been missing from my house. It's fine. It's just life. You know, if people needed things that badly, obviously they needed it. I mean, you guys see how I take care of my things. As my mother says, overly privileged children. You don't take care of your nice things. And I'm not disagreeing with my mother. She is correct. You know? Mhm. So anyway, we've been hanging out for 2.5 hours, and, do you wanna keep talking? Oh, yeah. It takes daily work. Mhm, mhm. It takes daily work. It takes a lot of work to take care of a house, and we don't and it's like James and I are barely ever home. We're at work more than we're at the house, and the dogs are here. We have a housekeeper. I mean, and my mother-in-law, she has her own housekeeper. We have a house she has a local girl that comes just for her space, and then I have a person that just comes for my space. So it's not even like the housekeeper's cleaning the entire house. She's literally just cleaning the kitchen, my bedroom, bath, and my main living areas. Um, and it takes her like 4 or 5 hours once a month. I have too many knickknacks. I need it. But stuff makes me happy, guys. My things make me feel comfortable and cozy. Makes me feel like I live in a house and not a museum. I don't wanna live in a museum. Mm. Anyway, okay, I'm just gonna call it I'm tired. Uh, I only cleaned my bag room. Hmm, that's because it's is that a read behind you? The pink bag or the is it the pink bag you're looking at, Winnie? This one? This is, a Robert Wilson collaboration. It's actually a orange stripes with bright pink. It looks peachy, but it's actually bright pink. It's just my screen. This is an LV. Luxational gave this to me. That's why I enjoy vlogs and stories. Yeah, it's the fun stuff, right? Life stories. So it's a Vernis. I don't remember the name of the tote itself, but it's just a cute little tote, um, from the Robert Wilson. I don't even know who Robert Wilson is. Hmm, mm-mm. I'll have to go see what you're talking about, Winnie. Reedy. Hey, now I have to know. Is that from LV, Winnie, what you're talking about? Okay, phone. Oh, I have a bunch of texts. My sister's like, "Are you alive?" Um, yes, Foxy should have it. Oh, Foxy has everything. Hmm, let me go find Instagram and find Foxy. Foxy? No, no, I just want your go to your page. I want your page, not your profile. Alright, guys, I have to find this now. Entertain yourselves. There we go. So she posted the nanos and huh, I don't see I don't know who oh, wow, that's Louis Vuitton? Guys, look at this scarf. This is for the year of the this is from Foxy LV's Instagram, Year of the Dragon for the wow, that's really pretty. Your sister should do another live with you. She is. I told her she could come, she needed to come by once a month and I'd cook, and she said she would come. So I said, "Okay." So, I don't see the bags, Winnie, that you're talking about, but I'm gonna keep looking now that I know what you're talking about, um, that there is a thing being released. Candy. Oh, in this bag, underneath the other stuff. Just leave it there, hun. I haven't found Foxy. Um, you haven't found Foxy? Let me send you the Foxy LV. Say hi to James. Hey, Linda says hi. James says, "Yay." Let me see. Virgil, you're not following Foxy? Let me see. How do I share? It's like I never use Instagram. Yes, I do. Share this profile. There we go. Send. But I don't see let's do an LV. How did you spell it? Reade? Oh, here's a photo. Reedy Vernice Pink. This was done by I just looked for Reedy. That's the name of the bag. Got it. Okay, sent you the older ones. It might have been Lula LV video talking about the releasing the Reedy bag this year. Dang. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to hit that. She saw mine, but no, but not yours. Wait a minute. What did I see? Winnie B sent okay, Winnie B just sent me the list. This is okay, yes, I guess it's called the Reedy handbag. This is the one that Winnie just sent me. This is a eBay thing. That's pretty. I guess that's the name of my bag, is the Reedy. I didn't know that. Well, Alexacia gave it to me. Um, okay, let me go to Instagram. What did I miss? Yeah, I like the Vernis myself. Um, I've also been looking at the Carriage bag by Celine. I'm like, I'm all the way up now. How did I get it before she said, um Vernice. Yeah, the Vernis Reedy. Yeah. Ed likes to get those and redo them. This is hilarious. I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone. I love, love, love the Vernice. I love it. I have it in the Alma PM and Alma BB. I like the Vernice, just delicate. Once you have to be careful with but if you're I mean, I'm careful with all well, that's a lie. I'm not careful with all my bags. I try to be careful, and anything that's patent anything coated like that, I try to be very careful with because, um did you all see the new Vernice is there's a new what new Vernis? What new y'all, I can't keep up. What is happening with LV? Mm, wait, actually, let me go look the Lula LV. Let's see, did she post something? Instagram is where is that? What do you guys think of the colorway, the color, collection from, Louis? I like the blue and monogram myself. Yes, this is what I'm talking about. Studying, um I like this is from Lula LV. This is, I think, Vivian. I love this little doll. I think this doll is so cute. I'm like, "I want the doll." I'm sure it's thousands of dollars. It's just a squishy doll, but look how cute. Never needs to come with the tiny, tiny bag. I want the tiny bag, not the big one. I like I love Louis. Louis just is not in the budget. No budget. 0 budget. Um There's a new micro Alma in lavender and with vachetta trim setting. That sounds beautiful. I'm a fan of the lavender colors. I like pastels. Um, I can't keep up. I can't even did you guys see Romina's, video today? She got her new Lawn La bag. It's so pretty. She found that one in the department store in one of her vlogs. It's a very beautiful gold the cat bag, you know, with the cat handle, and, it's very her. I need a new stick vac too, bags, you know, back burner, oh no. What vacuum are you looking at? I hate buying vacuums. We have a Hoover, we've had it for 7 years, it works really well. I don't like Venice anything, childhood trauma from the late '70s, early '80s. I understand what you're talking about, beautiful steps, I get it. Um, Also, I can see you, Winnie, with a tiny bag or a micro. I adore your tiny bag collection. I want a Fendi Baguette charm bag so bad. Um, Lavin makes a beautiful bag. I've never seen one, in person. I'm only on YouTube, but that bag she has is beautiful. It's a beautiful gold metallic. She just loves metallic, you know? Gold cat with a gold bag. Um, LV, Winnie B says, "Linda, it was patent leather shoes on Easter." Oh, yeah, nightmare. Nightmare shoes. We all have those '80s traumas. Um, but I do like the Verni purses. They can be very fun, but they're delicate. You know, I just think of Hush Puppy shoes. I don't know if y'all ever wore Hush Puppy shoes and patent leather. Oof, nightmare, nightmare, nightmare. And I think then they were still actually patent leather. I think nothing now is patent leather. I think shoes now are just all like polyurethane. They're not even they left out the leather part and just gave us polyurethane. Um, What do you mean? Linda, I'm freaking out to finally know that UK doesn't have beautiful snowy weather like the Bridget Jones and Harry Potter movies. What? Well, Harry Potter movies was in, like, Scotland. I think Scotland has that beautiful snowy weather, right? Mm. Get a Norwalk robot vac and mop and vacuum so good. Really? I didn't I wait a minute, it does both? A Norwalk does a vacuum and a mops? Well, so Scotland has snow. Yes, and parts of Ireland. Yeah, but the main island, probably not, right? I want an LG Cord Zero all-in-one. I have no idea what that is. We have a old-fashioned Hoover. All I can tell you is that with 2 dogs, and we've had dogs our whole marriage, we have killed many vacuums. Mhm. The North has lots of snow, and London has it, and the Southeast. So, basically along the coast, not as much. Both, yes, does it. That's just I've never wow, I didn't know you could do vacuum and mopping in one machine. Okay, but not in England. Well, that is England. London is England. What about the scenes of Bridget Jones and Love Actually and stuff? I have no I I've never actually seen those movies. Winnie, I'm going to look it up. Um, I hate buying appliances. And we bought for me, the hardest appliances to buy have been the washer and dryers because we bought so many bad ones. Like, they're expensive, they're mid-range, they're not high-end, they're not low-end, but they're just not that it's just annoying to buy. Oh, yes, Love Actually. Mm. Remember, Jackie, I told you last week I came in and that god of Salem cat was right. I was telling my friends that your cat ri the 45-pound cat was riding a vacuum, and I didn't know we thought it would be like a Roomba. I said, "I don't think a Roomba could support a 45-pound cat," but yeah, it must be your new it really was one of those he was literally let's see, most cats run away from the vacuum. Your cat rides the vacuum. That's ridiculous. I watched the movie on Christmas with my daughter, says Melissa. "Oh, joy. We have a frost advisory. Ick." In Florida? England has snow, just not too mountain high snow. Winnie B. Melissa did we did too, I cannot believe it's 20 years old now. Melissa, I wish I had snow. I live in Colorado and it's freezing windy but no snow. See, Colorado normally has snow. I guess it does depend on which part of Colorado. I mean, honestly, for us guys, it's December, almost January, but the coldest part for us is actually the end of January into February. February, March, and it will turn on a dime, but February is cold. Jesus, for my part of Florida. Okay, if Colorado doesn't have it, then Minnesota, we are effed. It's just the time of year. You know, it's not here yet. It's getting here. It's getting um, mm, mm. And when we lived in Michigan, we had plenty of snow. I don't like snow. Not no love lost here. Yep, riding it around the house, tail just wagging. It's like, that is if you ever can get a photo or a video of that, please send it. My family, they don't believe me when I tell them that your cat was riding the vacuum. Mm, mhm. I love a good snow. And I'm sure your chihuahua runs away from the vacuum, right? But the cat's like, "Ha ha, new toy." Yeah, sea air does that. Okay, it's now 2 hours and 40 minutes. I'm hungry. Mm, I want to leave you guys because 'cause I'm hungry and I'm tired, but I'm having fun. It's a dilemma. I mean, I could eat right here. Yeah, I'm gonna eat here with you guys. You're just gonna watch me eat, guys. Can I have another drink too? You can't hear me. Mm. Can I have another Diet Coke? I finished it. I talked too much. Um, I'm sorry, I hit the mic. It gets really finicky, and I know that probably sounds horrible on your end. Snow in the mountains stays for a while. I don't like snow. I like snow in pictures. Um, I like snow in small increments. I don't like the snow's not the problem, it's the before and after snow. It's the slush and the sleet and the cold. I hate so I'm gonna stay on here as long as people wanna hang out, but I'm gonna eat spaghetti and talk to you guys. Um, okay, never mind. Yeah. Yeah, I just, like I'm out of Diet Cokes. Yeah. I'm now drinking Coke Zero knockoff brand. You know why? A 12 pack of Diet Coke is now $8, and this is $4 for a 12 pack of Diet Coke, and we are soda fanatics. S soda fanatics. I was telling my boss, it's like, "Oh, yeah, I need to drink more water." I'm like, "Yeah, I drink water all the time, filtered through coffee grounds." I drink coffee and I drink Diet Coke. This, water is a delicacy rarely seen in my house. Um, y'all have to love y'all dearly. You were censored by YouTube? Wait, what? Did YouTube y'all mukbang part 2? Yes. You know, I've watched my fair share of mukbangs. I watched Sophie Stephanie, what's her last name? Shu? And then she's also the person who does Rotten Mango. I loved watching um, her videos. She has, like, over 1,000,000 followers. She is really you'll probably seen her. Um, Linda, story of my life, love you all dearly. Um, good night, Winnie. It's my fault, I forgot I'm a moderator. Oh, huh. Text back, text, like, everyone is tired. Yeah, I'm tired. Yeah, it isn't fast enough. I gave it the snag. It snagged a bad word. Not to me. Okay, got it. No, I don't think so. Oh, yeah, I mean, it's 8 o'clock here Central Time, so it's later or earlier depending on where you are in the world. Most of us I imagine most of you are on the East Coast, not the West Coast, so it's even later, and, um, yeah, so people, if you wanna go and come, I'll still hang out here, guys. Uh, YouTube is weird. You can say all the words, but you can't type them. I mean, really, come on, guys, you know? It's like I don't get it. And they don't, like, tell you either, "Against our community guidelines." I'm like, "Your community guidelines are a little vague," you know? "It's 2 AM here, but I'm okay to stay." You last time we were on a live together, Beautiful Steps, I think you were up until, what, 6 AM? Your time? Winnie, mhm, any place where you have to change your tires to snow tires is too cold for me. Mm. I actually even forget about snow tires because it's not a thing down here, and that I'm like, "Oh, can we go up there?" And I understand why people up north see a Texas license plate and they scatter, because I would too. We don't have snow. I mean, we have even if it snows in parts of Texas, it's not the same type of snow. D says, "Amen, Jackie." Yeah, scatter. Mhm. Anyhow. So tomorrow my day's plan is to hopefully watch Super Jacobs live earlier than not. Actually, he doesn't have a live tomorrow. He said he wasn't. Oh man, I'm bummed. That's sad. I know he wasn't going live tomorrow, and yet here I am. They hide in the house when they see Florida. They hide. When they see Florida plates. Oh, man, I don't have Super Jacob tomorrow. I'm gonna feel lost. He's like my weekly reset here. I'll have to watch a movie. Oh, dear. Maybe we'll go to the movies. We're thinking about gonna go see, um, Aquaman, even though it got horrible reviews, I still probably wanna see it. Um, our movie theater is having a hard time. It needs a revamp. It needs some updating. There's some things that are wrong, but they're getting a lot of vandalism. Um Oh, I've already seen Willy Wonka. Have you seen Willy Wonka? Willy Wonka made me go buy candy. Willy Wonka was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Even James loved it more than I loved it. I still love the Gene Wilder version, but I didn't not like it, you know? We wanna go tomorrow, watch me buy the tickets. Um, thank you. So tonight's dinner is bought from fast food Italian place called Olive Garden. Um, it's just their meals to go, you can buy them, um, because we didn't wanna cook at all. No cooking. Oh, I have to go to a party tomorrow. I forgot about that. Dang it. I actually have to go to the post office, and I'm going to a party around 3 o'clock. It's their Christmas party. I have to take all of the fixings for fazoli. They're having fazoli, so I'm gonna be which is a Mexican pork and hominy soup, but I'm gonna be taking the garnishes, which is cabbage, radishes, cilantro, jalapenos, and they asked for pickles. Pickles don't go in that soup, so I'm kind of confused why I'm bringing pickles. Mhm. Do you not have any snow, Winnie? I thought you had snow up in where y'all live. The squeaky laid back sweets drive me nuts. Yeah, we have that problem too. We have more than 7 inches of snow here, but more north and center of the island. It's like 5-minute walk from the beach. I'm seeing Aquaman in my dreams. I hope it's good. I like the first Aquaman. I don't like that what's that lady? The co-actress? Um, and I feel like they showed the whole movie in the trailer. So, when they show so much of the trailer in the trailer, I get worried about the film, you know? We have to drive about 20 minutes to get up to snowy mountains. We don't even have mountains. I lived in Switzerland, so I lived where there was proper snow. Switzerland has beautiful snow. Beautiful snow. I do? I'm assuming you mean Jen, not my twin sister Jennifer, but your Jen. You guys do a lot of the same things. It's so freaky. Really? Oh, when we're yes. We answer the same way. We can finish each other's sentences. We don't even have to say full sentences, and we'll look at each other and know what we're thinking and saying. It's just it's a vibe. Mhm. The cake. Yeah. That was, epic. Now everybody wants 4 cakes for their birthdays. It was more fun than having just 1 cake, and I didn't ha and we all got some. I forgot Jennifer was eating at the beginning of my live yesterday. Um, Now I want spaghetti. I know, this is why I hate, eating food on camera. Because last time I did this, we had pizza, then one of our friends ordered pizza because I was eating pizza, and it's not like I'm telling people, "Oh, there's food." Spaghetti is actually Jennifer's favorite food. She used to make this every time she cooked, to the point I hated spaghetti. Hated it. It took me years and years to eat it again because every time would fix dinner, she fixed spaghetti every single time. And now she's married, and you'd think she'd be making spaghetti all the time. Her husband doesn't like her spaghetti. He only likes the way he had it growing up, which was a sweet red sauce, which is like, no. I stop all food from 3 to 6 every day, so it's tough after a while. Whoa, that's amazing. That's probably a very healthy thing to do, um, Winnie. What are you eating? It's just, pasta with a meat sauce, which would probably be bolognese, but it's not there's no wine base in it. It's not bolognese sauce, it's just a, ground beef with, pasta. It's fake Italian from Olive Garden. So is anybody buying anything from the LV denim drop or wants to buy anything from the LV denim drop? Oh, yes, fake. That's right. Winnie says, "I give my body a rest from digesting, chewing, and stuff for at least 14 hours plus every day. Why am I not skinny?" I don't know. Watson. Yeah. He's so funny. What did you guys have for dinner? Or Winnie, what did you have for your so when you stop eating from 3 p.m. to 6 a.m., so you eat your last meal before 3? No. Oh, 2,500 calories between 5 and 6. No, I just don't like that LV drop. Oh, yeah. I think it's pretty. I just don't I think the price is, truthfully, it's price gouging. The charge that much for cotton denim versus, what they're saying chart things they what they're charging for leather, just expensive, you know? Yeah, deep. LV has priced me out. I'm not even sure I can do pre-loved anymore, with LV. It's just so expensive because everybody's had to go pre-loved, so those prices have gone up a little bit. Even though people say they've come down, they're still high, you know? But it's hard for me to buy Coach right now, to be honest. The Coach prices I can buy vintage Ferragamo and vintage, um, actual vintage bags that were designer luxury bags for the same prices that Coach wants for their bags right now. So I'm having a hard time wanting to buy Coach. And with Dooney, I have so many Dooney bags that they don't have a billion styles. So it's just a billion colors. I want so much of it, but it's so crazy. Now a new piece is readily available to make demands way the new pieces is readily available and makes demand way down, so resales is crap. Yeah, you must take less for reselling, yeah. But even the prices are not good on the resale, for me. I mean, I used to be able to buy vintage stuff for 5, $600. Um, Now everything is 700 to over $1,000 because it's just so expensive and in pretty good condition. I can't do that. Nothing for me. 300 for a denim clay. No, I can't. 300 pounds, you guys. That's like, no, I can't do it. I don't even have a clay. It's not worth it for me. I can't even, I don't think Coach keeps raising their prices. I'm only gonna buy when it's on sale. I agree, Monica. Um, he says the Dooney I posted today after taxes was $200 and that is good leather. Yeah, good consistent leather that I'm having a hard time, um no clays? No, I no, I've never had any. I have one key fob that has the 5 key ring holder, but I've never had a clay, um, at all. Um, I used to really like Calvin Klein, but their outlet prices have been going up. Calvin Klein, not only have their outlet prices gone up, their products have gone from leather to pleather. It's all polyurethane. I have a really worn one, Meta used and used. I'll send you I'll take it, Winnie. Totally take it because I don't have one, never had one. I don't know what the fuss is about. Everybody loves them, and I'm like, "Well, I don't have one," you know? Um, no, but the thing is, like, with Coach, I don't The prices are such, I would just rather go onto eBay and buy the Coach Legacy line that came out 10 years ago for 20, $30, still a leather bag, still Coach, just not current. Because the current bags are on sale, $200, $400, you know? And I can't justify that with as many bags as I have, and James says I can be picky because of all the bags I do have. Um, D says, "There's nothing on Coach I want. I have all I want from Coach." Monica D agreed. Winnie says, "I gotta send your birthday care package out." Thank you, Winnie. I actually have something to send to you too. I'm hopefully get it done tomorrow. I haven't packed it all up yet. Excuse me. Mm, I went to Coach outlet today in the Coach repair store. My beef with Coach, and it's the more I sit here and think about it, the more I need to just do a long rant video about it, but the more I learn about Coach, the more I research and just look at the history of Coach, I really dislike how they will come out with a boutique line bag, and then a couple years later, they will come out with an outlet line bag that looks like the boutique line. So my example for this is the Coach Rider, which was a boutique bag, and then they came out with a Coach outlet version called the Millie. Um, I think they're beautiful bags, but it just drives me nuts that why do they keep doing this? Why do they keep throwing bags from their outlet line to the retail line, punting them back and forth? To me, it devalues the retail line. Um, and I really do think they should just start calling the outlet collection a different name, you know? Current Coach is not worth it to me, but can't say the same for pre-2000s. I look and put crap in my cart and on every site, and then I'm like, "Nope, I'm sick." Yeah, I do that too. I mean, I love the designs and the look, so it's not what they look like, it's not the designing of them, it's really what it comes down to is the material and the craftsmanship. When I can get this this gorgeous bag, this absolutely gorgeous bag for $30 used, I mean, on what planet? On what planet? This leather is phenomenal. Um, why am I gonna spend 200 for something that's cross grain, not even that well made, you know? I look and the only thing I like from Coach Outlet is the Dempsey. I do like the Dempsey, but a tote is a tote, right? So the Dempsey tote and the Field tote, they're totes. They're a boxy bag that holds things. They're supposed to be awesome. And the Dempsey tote, I actually like the Smith bag. That's also a outlet tote, but it's so darned expensive. I'm like, dude, your name is Coach. It's not that great of for me. When you're doing designer brands, you're looking for style, design, quality, craftsmanship, and a lot of it's the name. A lot of it is how it's built. There's a minimum standard I expect from Coach because I know Coach. I can't do it. I'm focused on appliances. Oh, no, 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 Winnie. Go for appliances. Shop all the appliances. Once you find out what brands own what brands, you'll find out that most of the appliance brands are owned by the same manufacturing companies, especially when it comes to washer and dryers. The Dempsey is my work bag, my work tote. Um, so, like, for me, if I look at pre-loved, like, when I look for Coach or Dooney or Michael Kors or Kate Spade, I know the minimum expected quality of those brands, and that's really what I'm looking at. Like, if I get a Coach, I know at a minimum, this is what it's gonna come with. This is how it's gonna be made and constructed. I would rather actually I think Lands' End totes are made better. They just don't have the cool designs. Winnie says, "I do not want to trade my car anymore. I used to be like, trade cars, but now I want to just keep the one I have." I'm with the keep mine until it dies mode, and, well, honestly, only time we'll get another car is when we don't need a minivan, and as long as we need the minivan, we'll have the minivan. I love that minivan. What car are you driving now, Winnie? Appliances always first unless You wanna live in the Victorian times. You would think this, but my sister does needs a new dryer in the worst way. Her dryer died, and they've been going and I'm not kidding. In the summertime, they were using their washer and line hanging their clothes in the back, and now, in the wintertime, they've been going to the laundromat. "Jennifer, count up how much money you've used at the laundromat. You could have bought another dryer." But it's they're on the 2nd floor, their utilities are, of their house, so having to remove the dryer and install the dryer is actually more of the hindrance than buying one, is having to get someone to remove one and to replace one. I'm in a Lexus. "Oh, you're already in a Lexus." No! You keep that car. As long as get the extended warranty and just keep on driving that thing. Hmm. We used to see a lot of Lexuses in San Antonio, but now we see more Teslas, as a fancy car around town. I do hope you get down to Louisiana. Let me know. I will figure out a way to come see you, if you have time. I mean, if you're coming all the way down here to see your daughter, and here your friend shows up like, "Hey, hi," you know? I know, he's my little gremlin is like, ex we just James just gave them second dinner because apparently Mr. Milo was still hungry, and, Mr. Watson thinks there should be a second dinner for him. Milo is on steroids, so he gets hungrier, and in the wintertime, they do need a few more calories. Yeah, I'm keeping it the idea of starting over car payments is crazy. No, I'm still paying a car payment. Yeah, my police my policy with cars was always to keep them unless they start eating with me. Oh, that's funny. I looked up and jumped. Yeah, my little shark over there. Mhm. His tail's waggy. He knows I'm talking about him. He's like, "Treats, treats." I think my husband is probably eating his dinner at the table. That's why they're all over there. Dogs are very social creatures. If you eat, they won't eat. The best time to feed them is when you're eating too. Winnie, you don't like driving. Have you guys been t as far as Louisiana before? I mean, that far south? My live voice wigs me out. It just jumps seconds. There's a counter up there that says hours, minutes, and seconds, and it yeah, and then the seconds normally should take constantly, and they don't, and then it will just pause, and like, "Am I still recording?" And then it'll jump like 10 seconds. Mm, I hate driving. We have flown there, but the farthest we have driven is Memphis. Ooh, is there an airport down there? Man. Well, hopefully you and Burke and Boy can do it. Man, I forgot I had to go to a party tomorrow. I have to pay a mechanic every month or I sell it. The car, it's only worth yeah, basic maintenance and fuel, I agree. Winning, are you sure you want to drive this one? It's yeah, driven to Ohio a million times. Well, it's not so bad. I've driven Louisiana a few times, but normally across it, not so much up through it. So what's everybody's New Year's look like? I'm just happy that vacationing will be over and people will be back in the office and things will be normal again. Like it's been really weird at work. Yeah. Winnie says, I do not want to at all, but I hate flying coach. People give me that hate when they see me sitting with me too. Me too. Always. Like her quiet at home. Quiet. Yeah. I just hope the new year is better than 2023. Too many things. We had to replace a roof, a water heater. His mother was in the hospital. His father died. Um, it's been a rough year. We had dental issues, dog issues, medical issues, and then um, car issues. We're good. We're good. We're booked. We're done. 2024, may you be kind to us. I still think, ooh, if there's a train, that would be fun. Oh, that was the other thing on Romina's video. She took a dinner train for their Christmas Eve dinner. That looked like so much fun. I've always wanted to do one of those fancy dinners on a train, and it was like a Michelin star kind of deal. It looked like so much fun, and they're in England, so it's probably a steam train too. Um, it's an electric electioneer next year. Oh gosh, it's gonna be bad. Ugh, I forgot about that. No, we'll make it a no TV policy. The train sounds great. None around me, maybe drive to my son's. Now that sounds like fun, though. You live on an island, so you just walk down to the beach to watch the fireworks. That would be the way to do it, you know? Mm. Probably wanna go to New York someday, bucket list, onto England. England's on my bucket list too. We have dinner steam trains here. I really wanna do that. I'd never seen that before. Gwenny hasn't posted in a minute. Mm. Her life has changed a bit since she's moved out to the country compared to where she used to live. Um, my 2023 sucked, and now I will be saddled with an elec yeah, well, if at least with the election year, it will be drama about politics and not hopefully drama about everything else. And at least it'll be over in November. We just have to ride out 10 months. Mm, we've been she's been sick. Oh, Gwen's been sick? Oh, she has oh, I didn't know that. I know that Jessie Styles has been sick, but she's getting over it. Political drama is the worst. Mainly because we can't have a conversation about it, we only have arguments. YouTube is gonna be a nightmare. Well, the I was watching Trevor Noah once, and he said that his whole reason he was so popular and was able to do the Tonight Show was because of the political drama at the time. It's called mudslinging. Yes, arguments I stopped Facebook years ago. Oh my gosh, yes, don't put anything on Facebook remotely political, you'll and, keep it light and simple. I don't put anything political anywhere. It's just not worth my time. People who care will talk to me. I'll talk in a coffee shop with anybody, you know, but you put stuff online and people will just go all out. They'll tell you stuff that you didn't even ask to know, and they'll tell it to you like, "Why don't you believe this?" It's like, "What?" No, not me, Bill. You get so worked up. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people get worked up. I just say vote and move on. What gets me is all the people who make so much noise about it, and then they never voted. I'll have people come up to me and just go off and off and off, and I'm like, "Well, who did you vote for?" Like, "Oh, I didn't vote." I'm like, "What? Wait, what? Why are we having this conversation if you didn't vote? Like, if this is the one thing you're this passionate about, why didn't you vote?" They're like, "Oh, well, it doesn't matter." I'm like, "Yes, it does." And masses, you know, I truly just think it's a failure of our educational system, to be honest, that we can't have conversations. Excuse me. But moving on, 2024 will be better than 2023, right? Um, and the crazy misinformation, like fact check stuff, people. Beautiful steps. I did the dinner serve several times. The one I don't do yet is the snaffle one yet, dinner on top of the wow, it's done once a year, but I'm always busy. I don't know, that sounds I don't like heights. People look at you like the enemy if you don't agree with them. People can't be no, yeah, there's no civil. Hey, I get rude comments. I don't get very many of them, and I do delete them, because there's no time for that. I don't have time for that. I don't think people take time to write mean comments, to be honest. It's like, "Are you having fun?" You know? It's like, if you don't like it, move on. Why are you taking the time to sit there and criticize it? I don't get that many mean comments. I don't have a big channel, but I've been listening to some other people talk about, um wait, other people talk about mean comments on their channel to how people say stuff like, um I watch Hey Everybody, I really love her content, she does Temu hauls, and one of the people made a comment, they said, like, "You take too long to look for the prices, why don't you price everything out first before you show everybody?" It's like, 'cause you never know what's in your shipment, and the fun part of opening a Temu haul is seeing somebody look at something the first time, and then, you know, it's like if you don't or they'll say something like, "I can't watch you fumbling around," it's like why did you take the time to write that? Just stop watching her. She has 10,000 subscribers, you know? It's like she has a lot of people who watch her, a lot of people like her content, and you're the one naysayer having to say, "I don't like you because you can't find prices?" Or she always asks Alexa something, and then Alexa talks, and it's happened to me too, where she'll ask Alexa, and then my Alexa will answer her. It's so funny. I think it's funny, but people get mad about that. It's like, well, it's not her fault. Um, when he says, Exactly, D, just smile and agree to disagree, then move about your day. Now you gotta about get worried about getting attacked." Oh, yeah, the protesting too, like, I was PETA protesting at some of these fashion shows or something. I'm just like, "Guys, vegan leather is a misnomer, and it's not better," you know? But people are like, "Oh, you're animals." It's like, if you want people to listen to you, protesting and throwing paint on people is not really how to do it. Oh, yeah, civility is definitely gone. I think I just got a buzz on my phone, a few buzzes on my phone. What the heck? I got a ton of messages. Oh, my sister. Oh, my party tomorrow. Um, my sister's she's okay. Um, I have no idea what's happening. I just had, like, 20 text messages thrown in this chat. Oh, I see. Okay. People are the party I'm on a big party group chat for tomorrow. It's a huge family party, and it's their Christmas party, probably Christmas and New Year's, so we do, like, the gifting, um, so instead of buying everybody gifts, because she has, like, 7 children and 13 grandchildren. We the children all get to pick another kid, the families do, and we all the kids all get gifts, right? And then so the adults just have bring a gift to the party and you do that swap steal game, and, so that's what we're doing. Um, ooh, I'm going okay, the Beautiful Steps is I'm going on a train till top of the mountain, then dinner on the restaurant there at candlelight with live music band. If the weather's good, you can see all around Ireland, Scotland, Wales, and England. Whoa. When he says protesting while wearing leather shoes and belts, exactly. Um, hypocrisy at its finest. Why Milo? Yes. Um, D says that sounds beautiful. Beautiful steps. Winnie says, Linda, if you could describe your accent with another YouTuber, would it be like Amelia Rose's or Andy? Um, I don't know. I still don't like heights. That's a person who wants to go on a hot air. Um, I don't know if you guys saw Jessie Styles' video today, but her video today was actually really cool. It was about the history of the It bag and the history of bags in general. That bags are originally designed for men, of course. High heels were originally designed for French court, you know? So, I'm not shocked that purses or bags are originally designed for men either. Um, I've only been on a few trains. I really like trains. It's not my it's not easy to get to here, trains, but the most fun train trip I ever had was actually in Bangkok. We went from Bangkok down to the south of Thailand. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. It wasn't really a sleeping compartment, but it was like the seats folded down, so it was like a double bunk all down the thing. Spent the entire time talking. It was a 10-hour, train trip. My mother spent the whole time sleeping. Mm, none, I'm at a proper accent for someone who lived in different countries. They speak yeah, I speak 5 languages. People always ask me where I'm from because you can't figure 'em out my accent. Mhm. I'm doing good. People know I'm from the South and I'm Texan, or if no, I'm not Texas, I'm from the South and I'm American. British English is different from American for sure. Um, one of those places I wanna go to Tokyo. Well, not Tokyo specifically, but Japan. I keep watching I was watching Jessie Styles, um, shopping vlogs in Japan. It looked like fun. Like but honestly, my vacations have been we're going to, Florida for the rest of our life, it seems like, because of our vacation club. Oh, Sophie Sophet? Wait a minute, Beautiful Steps, you don't know who Sophie Sophet or Chohet? Sophie Chohet? I watch her all the time, like, all the time. Mm, Winnie B. Thank you, Linda, I've always wondered. Um, D, people don't know with me, my accent depends on my level of aggravation, the matter, um, more Southern. Really? Okay, I'm gonna send you I mean, because Beautiful Steps, Jacob's always talking about Sophie Choquette, and not in the positive, but she's one of those classic influencers who's been around for a long time who does, sponsorships all the time, like, almost every video has a sponsorship of some type, but I really like her videos. She's not as out there as Mel with her $60,000 unboxings, which I watch. I'm not above it. I'm watching the 60 I don't have 60 grand to buy a bag. I'm gonna watch them buy their bag, you know? It's like, I'm happy to buy my $25 from eBay purchase, guys. It's so far out of the realm of reality for me to buy a $40,000 bag that I just enjoy watching other people. I don't have a problem with it. I have no problem with their $60,000 Hermes unboxings. None, because I'll never do it. That's true. Beautiful Steps. He does I think he has to watch a lot of people just to keep up, because I mean, that's what he does. Hearing when people start hearing banjos ring. I like hair videos, so fun, banjos. I like hair wait a minute, hair videos, like 80s metal videos or hair videos like, um, Brad Mondo reacting to hair videos? Because I like those. Hmm. I am truly fascinated watching black hair. I love watching I do not know why. And I was talking to the person who cut my hair, she's black, and I'm like, "Why does a silk press take 8 hours?" And we're talking about black hair. I'm like, "When I went to a black hair salon to get a haircut, a buzz cut, right? I was in that salon the entire time. The amount of what was happening to the women's hair around me, I'm like, "This is fascinating. How much product what do you do, braiding hair?" I look at how they twist hair, like, how are your arms not falling off? You know? I'm just like, we're talking because braids hurt, guys. It's tugging on your scalp, and you get used to it, but I'm just looking at them, and it's heavy. And we were talking also about wigs because she goes, she used to buy human hair wigs all the time. They used to be kind of affordable, but now they're not just because of wigs, but everybody's buying hair extensions. So hair extensions that are human hair are also going to doing that, and human hair extensions normally, once you remove them, they're done. You're not just reusing them. Um, so it's not like a wig or a wig is something you could keep and maintain and take care of, but I told her, like, "I'm not wearing a wig." I said, "That's too much work." She talked about it because she wears wigs every now and again. She has her hair short, like, a little longer than mine, and she's black, so she has this beautiful hair, and, she was telling me her hair dyeing nightmares because you can literally melt your hair. I've watched people do it. Every time I watch people at home doing their home dye, I cringe. I cringe. I'm like, "Y'all, don't use 40, don't use 40." I mean, I've never done home hair dye ever in my life, but I've seen enough videos to know don't use the 40. Um, D says, "I have seen videos on African American hair. It is a process. It is a huge process. It is like" I said, "How long does it take to do that? How long does it ta" she goes, when she used to do braids in her hair, she says it takes her an entire day, a whole day. And she does braids for her sister and her mother's hair, and she says, "Well, do you guys do it or go to a salon?" She goes, "We do it, and it takes all day." I'm just like, "Wow, it is so much work," but you have to admit, those silk presses, pretty impressive. I mean, when they're done with their hair is beautiful. I'm like, "Man," and, I've always been jealous because 'cause I've always wanted, curly hair, and, but seeing how black hair, what you have to do to that, it is a lot. So when I was um, a kid in Michigan, all my girlfriends, so they were black, we were in a black school, had hair puff and like little cool puffs and cool beads and braids and all kinds of cool stuff. And I can't do any of that with my hair. And I'm like, I was so jealous of their hair. I'm like, you have such pretty hair. And they were like, you have such easy hair. Um, when he says developer gets people every time, every single time in these hair. I know, literally. Now, okay, the lift didn't lift, and then they do it again. I'm like, y'all. And then they're surprised when when their hair is literally melting. When people murder their hair on videos, it's comical. I actually really like watching people when they do it though, have to shave their head because sometimes those people look really good with shaved heads. I'm like, "See?" But they're the thing is with hair, it takes so many years to grow it out, but I understand why people buy extensions and have wigs because, we want a new look, one day short, one day long. Why not? I just don't have the patience for it. I don't even have the patience to put on makeup, let alone try to put a wig on. Oh, when he really police body cam videos? Oh, no. I can't do it. I can't watch that because those people have to sign releases for that. That stuff is just it's out there, you know? Well, stuff that are on shows. I think other police cam videos I don't know if they have to sign a release for that. 'Cause I think if it's on police cam, I think that's just public information and you're able to access it. Kinda like when people play back, 911 calls. Those always I'm always amazed at how level-headed dispatch people have to be. Mm. Okay, so you're watching the ones that are just from straight from public information. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, those are the people do crazy things. Everything is on video. It is out there for oh, here's the Winnie, here's the other this is not clay, but it's a key fob thing. I have 2. I have this red one. These have my dad's house keys in here. I'll never get rid of this. Um, and I have the one I use. I mean, dad's house is gone, but this was his keychain and, his keys, so I leave them in there to remember him by. Um, they lie every oh, yeah, people lie about everything. You ask them the sky is blue, they think, "No, it's not. It's not blue. You can't prove it's blue." They'll sit there and lie. Lie, lie, lie. Don't believe anything people tell you. Um Beautiful came back. Sophie has a Manchester accent. It looks like from the bit I watched, very different from the way I speak. I have a mixed English American pronunciation with lots of Southern European accent. That sounds pretty neat. Oh my god. Oh my god, I saw that one. Tragically, the people did die from after they drove off. Wait a minute. Wait, what? Tragically, the people did die after they drove off. Did somebody hit somebody? Police cams scare me. I live in terror that someone will be killed in front of me. Ouch. I've actually I have seen that, unfortunately, and I looked away because I didn't wanna see it. It happened in front of us, motorcycle accident. They got pulled over for reckless driving. The cop let them go, and within minutes, he pulled up on them, and they had been whoa, crushed. See, that's giving me stuff and nightmares. I can listen to true crime. I cannot watch like that. That stuff of nightmares, guys, stuff of nightmares. Literally nightmares. Mm. Oh, man, LV is coming out with a light blue, pastel blue Empreinte leather, which I love. Love all the fancy things. Was it, champagne taste on a beer budget? And my beer budget's domestic. I can't even do, you know, the good stuff at this point. I actually need to buy a bottle of liquor tomorrow, for the party I'm going to. They were the first on a first date, he was showing off in a sports car. It was the saddest thing I've ever watched. I actually cried for I would be crying for them too, those their parents. Man, that's rough. What scares me is I actually came up on an accident on a 45-mile-an-hour road, which is not a high mileage road, and it wasn't even, but it was a sports car that slammed into a back of a 18-wheeler. Well, the sports car no longer had the top half, and the bottom half was underneath the 18-wheeler. I will never forget that. Um, D says, "The most horrific thing I saw was a lady um, running for the train and ran out in front of another train, got hit." Ooh. Ooh, that's terrifying. Oh, beautiful steps. Don't forget I lived in Switzerland in Italian, canton, but we also spoke French. My vacations were in they had Spanish, Italian, French, English on vacation, so I speak all of those. Um, and that sounds beautiful. That sounds pretty cool that you can speak all those languages. I speak English and Thai. Neither that well. Okay, it is now almost 9 o'clock. We've been up here 3.5 hours. I'm gonna end the life. I'm going to bed. I'm tired. I actually have to pack up some stuff. I have to mail stuff for tomorrow. I'm thinking about this party that I don't have the last gift for. I need to go buy I need to write a list of things I have to do tomorrow, or I'm gonna forget them, and I'm gonna forget stuff. So anyway, thank you for hanging out with me, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna go watch some YouTube, and I should actually pack some packages up. So my English is very Excuse me, night all night. Thank you for hanging in with me, it's been awesome. I had a lot of people come in and out and a lot of people chatting and, hit the thumbs up on the way out if you can. It helps the algorithm, the all-powerful, almighty algorithm, and, what it does, I don't know, but I know it helps. Um, thank you, everybody, and I'll be back live on Sunday.